Fuck. Down. Oh
Hey
my
guys,
God.
welcome to.
I hate you as a person.
Well, hey guys, it's been a while, and there,
I'm just loud.
there's a reason for that.
I want you to go away.
We recently suffered a bout of COVID. I know it's disgusting. You guys can unfollow, unsubscribe now. It happened for the first time
You're 5
since
years
it.
too late.
5 years.
Oh.
I finally got it, and it was gross. It was disgusting.
That
Can't
tapeworm,
say-
man.
It was just very unpleasant in terms of mucus and my face and my eyeballs. It was just a lot.
We got it in your
Whoa.
eyeballs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ew.
What I did was I coughed into the test and then I put the Q-tip swab
Oh.
in my eyelids to see
Man,
if my
that sounds-
eyelids
make
were
sure it's
positive.
super accurate.
Yeah. I had to make
Yeah.
sure I had it everywhere, not just my nose.
Yeah.
Test all the fluids.
When you blew your nose, did you get like the bubbles coming out of the eye?
Oh,
Bubbles?
Jesus.
Worse. It was the outbreak bat. My little wings started to sprout out of my eyeballs.
You're gross.
You're gross. Little, what do they call the bat poo? That's a cute
Guano?
name. Yeah, guano.
Guano.
That was the worst part. I started shitting guano upside down.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. I had to go live in a cave for a couple days. It was just it's not everything the bat cave cracks it up to be. There's no giant penny.
You lost
Or-
some.
or
That's
T-Rex.
good. Huh?
Huh?
Or T-Rex?
JP, what'd you say?
No, nothing.
No, did you just say did you lose some weight?
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Someone's projecting.
I know. Jeez. Okay. What?
Don't try to flip it on me. What's wrong with you?
I didn't have time to get sound bites, so I had to get picture bites, you know?
Mm.
If you guys want to see it? Huh?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
It's just gonna be the same picture over and over.
Oh my
That
God.
picture has been making me laugh for the last like 2 months. It's so silly. It's that somebody sat there and was like, "What if I drew Mickey taking off his ears?" And he was a baldy.
Golden Mickey.
Oh, damn.
It's crazy.
So let's go around this triangle. This sorry, COVID made me forget some words.
It's a rectangle.
Yeah, rectangle. That's what I was gonna say. What's the long box called?
Give me the shape.
It's actually rounded corners today, guys. I decided it was whimsical. It was a little fun for the sum.
Yeah. Summer.
Well, the sharp
It's
corners,
aesthetically
they're-
pleasing.
They're dangerous, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And you know what?
Mhm.
Johnny, you're right. We do deal with the audience that probably could benefit from a little safety.
like I don't want Joe or Cookie bumping their heads on the corners, you know what I mean? Like that.
Wow.
It's valid.
I can get concussed.
Yeah.
That can happen to any height of people, not just the tall people. I mean, there's
Nobody
short people
brought
as
that
well.
up because sometimes the edges are low.
Yeah.
Sometimes the counters are so low.
And sometimes the architect people who design shit like that are really upset at short people. It's true. I mean,
JP, the thing is, you don't have under 5'8" energy.
Mm.
Like in my head, you're like easily 5'10", 5'11".
What?
That's just how I imagine.
did you
So
say energy? Are you
Yeah.
giving me an energy rating? What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, you give taller energy.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
6'5" energy.
Hey, don't come off as a short king, bro.
Anyways, okay. I'm not playing this game with
Even
you.
in your mesh,
I'm
when
not
you
playing.
send us your mesh skating pictures, you look tall.
It's
like you
because
don't
Lia's
have a
like,
sh-
oh,
How tall are you, JP?
JP, take the compliment.
I'm 5'4", but on a good day, I'm 5'5".
Mhm.
What's a good day mean?
When I put boots on.
Oh, okay.
He said, "When I'm standing on top of you."
Yeah. That's a good day.
He'd be rocking those Spice Girl shoes with the big old. Spark.
Oh God.
Spice up your life. Don't let Leah's humble face Befool you.
Before
She loves to say that she's 5'7".
I am, and I'm taller than you.
She's 5'6" on a good day.
I'm not. I'm
She is.
5'7" and Amazon.
So you guys are all like Tom Cruise height, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah. She has
he's
a
5'7"?
size 15 shoe, just like Shaq.
It's like climbing Mount Everest for me.
Let's see them sidewalk slappers, Leah. Slap them together. Princess, please.
I'm trying to do that with my ass, you know? Make it
Yeah.
up like that too.
Y'all, I was gonna pay for a cameo. From that guy, Princess guy. But then it was
Princess.
$65, and I said, no, Princess, that's a little expensive for me.
Dollars, they better be doing what Juan was talking about and make them butt cheeks clap, man.
Yeah.
Butt cheeks clapping.
That's what
Oh
I'm
my god.
We talking butt
cool.
cheeks?
I'm done.
Yes, let's go around. Everybody can reintroduce themselves because it's been easily 12 months since the last time.
It's
Wait.
been a minute.
It has been a while.
I couldn't
Might
even
been
remember how
12
to
weeks,
turn
for
on the
sure.
computer.
12 weeks, right? Not 12 months. Oh, come on now, El. That COVID is really getting to you now.
It's really getting to me. Oh no, I lost where are all of my pictures? They left.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're
So get
Australian
that-
too, Cookie?
What?
Wait,
Don't
That's
let the
Australian?
water, don't let the
Arr,
water
nar.
splash you. I don't want you to turn
Cookie
into
said what?
I don't want you to turn into a
What's going on?
mermaid.
A mermaid?
Yeah.
Man.
JP, go ahead, go.
For what?
Name, height, shoe size.
Oh,
Social security number?
my name is JP, short for Juan Pineda, but yeah, the other way around, actually, yeah. But that's it for me.
Okay.
For my introduction, that's all. I mean, it's just I messed up by saying JP, that's short for Juan Pineda. So yeah, my bad. I am on coming down from shrooms, so I'm just giving y'all heads up about that.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot
And you're
coming down.
dyeing your hair?
That's probably why.
crazy?
No,
He's
I
dying.
have helpers. I have helpers. Don't worry.
What level are you
Don't
doing?
worry.
I'm doing level. Wait, what level? In what?
Your processing level for the bleach.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, not sure. Some of my friends are helping me out. They put this together, so I just have to be
Okay.
out there in 20
They're
minutes.
coming off of shrooms too.
So what's your level?
Answer her question.
What is your salon pod level?
Oh,
right? Is
I
that
don't-
what it's called?
Yeah, I need to go check the box. I'm not sure, but it's to get brighter.
Okay.
Next person. Can y'all
I
go
hope you
about
still
that?
have hair when you take that thing off.
Okay,
Do you know
If
how
I
long
have
you're
to go
supposed
bald?
to leave it in?
Oh no, we're ready for JP and his Gru era.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's fun.
It's
being
okay.
bald. Yeah.
Yeah, I went through my ball stages, which I look like a prisoner in
Oh,
from
A
prison.
prisoner.
You look like a
Oh.
prisoner
Yes.
from prison.
Okay, I just look badass if I go bald. That's so okay, which is
Alright.
good. So I can't wait to go bald.
I'm about to try this chili mango.
okay, Lex Luthor. He's ready to be the villain.
The Mexican villain.
That likes mushrooms. He's the most chill villain you've ever
Yeah.
I'll
met.
be right back.
Next trooper.
Johnny.
Hey, what's up? I'm Johnny. Man, how did he even want to do his? How do I follow that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm Johnny. How did we get here? I'm extra lonely because
Oh,
Joe's
no.
reading our comic book, so we haven't done an episode in a week. So I'm really happy to be here tonight to talk to you all. Yeah.
You
No
know what?
king
Just because you said that, I'm gonna chug some wine, box wine, to get more social for you, Johnny, in your honor.
We're gonna
Flashing
get
up-
super social.
Keep flashing up that Mickey Mouse picture. He pretty much looks like me, man. I was like,
That's crazy.
Is Johnny.
This one or
Get off Johnny.
You gotta hand it to you for those bedroom eyes.
this is from when she was 17. This
She's
is from
like-
when she was like
That was my
16.
first time. That was my first time ever coloring my hair.
Look, and she has a whole album on her Facebook page called New Me.
I was a
She
freshman in
looks
college.
cute.
And every picture, Every picture is her doing the same pose, but from a different angle.
Oh, we all did that.
Stop being a psycho and going through my old Facebook page.
No, because I was trying to make some new stickers, and I was like, for her, I will. Spend some time making new stickers.
I got my hair cut and I got it colored.
Yeah. What's crazy is how you look younger now than then. Yeah, you look like you were getting ready to start your secretary job. You what?
Very
We were all
corporate.
dressing business casual to go to the
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
very
we were
corporate.
old
Yeah.
as kids.
Yeah.
And now
Except for me. I had a big animal print phase when I was leaving high school. And the biggest heels I could find, and I had that goblet that said "Ho for show,"
that I've had in my closet for years.
and I just went. I said I embraced my tan. I said I am golden brown, and I've never been that dark again in my life. It's a sad thing. So I got color matched like a couple years ago, and then the lady said alabaster, and I said aloe what?
What?
Alabaster.
Alabaster. Are you sure you didn't mean golden sand?
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm not even alabaster.
Cookie, what can I say? I really strived hard on not going outside.
That's what I was gonna say.
You put in that effort.
I really went for the low iron look, you know.
Elle going into the cave was no problem for Elle.
It was not.
It
I said this is where I belong.
Yeah.
was like coming back home.
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
finally I feel like I'm with family.
Dang, that's crazy.
Is it? Johnny, we're still introducing you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, like I'm anemic too. That's kind of fun. You know,
Oh,
like,
it is.
it's almost like being high all the time. Like you gotta
Yes.
like drowsy. You know, like you gotta.
What?
When you're in the bathroom for too long and you get a little warm and you're like, am I gonna pass out? And I'm not even pooping, I'm just scrolling, but I don't want to get up. And I start to sweat and I'm like, my iron's low.
Sweating.
You don't get dizzy and lightheaded?
Y'all, this garlic parmesan, my God.
I know you haven't stopped. Girl, throw it up. Hold on, let's do a little promo for the company. Hold on, y'all. I forgot how to.
Garlic parmesan. It sounds good.
Can I just say something? I've been in a garlic parmesan kick, and it's the only thing I want in my mouth right now.
Mm.
Can you
Made in
shake a
Italian.
little in your mouth?
Yeah. No. Stop it. Get me out of here. I don't want to be up here.
Hold on, I gotta remember how.
Hurry
I
up.
don't have an assistant.
Stop it.
God.
Get it out. Stop. I will leave. It's Johnny's turn.
Johnny would say a fun fact about you.
Stop upsetting. You're gonna make her choke to death.
She's gonna all that salt she put in that goddamn popcorn. I know it's rubbing her throat raw right now. She need to get some water. I know you were.
This ain't dandruff. It's salt.
Right. And you know when you hot and sweaty too, and you get something on you.
I need to know how his shit up here.
I know you're about to smell like garlic parmesan tonight.
It's not.
I'm upstairs.
It's not
in this
dandruff. It's
room.
garlic parm.
It's garlic parm. I'm in this room and I just installed an AC unit in here, like in the window, a window unit. And so I don't know what's going on, but it's not cooling off the way I need it to. So I'm hot. This buzz ball is buzzing.
Oh no.
Oh no! One thing a buzzball will do is give you. When the first time I had one, I was hot.
I am burning
My
up.
body was hot
I'm sweaty. I feel like I just
because it's 15%. But it's like it's 15%.
Oh, it's an-
Stop.
It's alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, it's like a little sweet shot, like a little
I always
wine.
see those at the gas station. I never
It's
thought
wine
to grab
based.
one.
Yeah,
It's good?
it's a wine based.
Perfect place to pick
Right.
one up. You
It's
know?
gas station liquor.
It's a cute little drink if you just want a little like.
It's cute.
I'm
Little
going to
buzz,
bed.
you know.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. Well, actually,
Just-
people drink
just
them
take
to
the
go
edge
out.
off.
They pregame with it because it's so cheap. It's like $2.99 a ball,
Yeah.
and then the big balls are 15.
The big
I could
balls.
just sit down here if you would move back home.
Huh?
Home, baby.
You want to take down my balls if I move back home? Let Johnny do his fun fact, please.
ahead,
Please stop talking about the garlic
Oh,
parm.
Johnny.
Garlic palm sounds like it might be bomb on pizza. I don't know what to say,
You
man. Like,
guys,
I gotta follow up with the
we all dying early.
Serious.
And who cares?
Last time I got my hair like did like it was like 1999. So like we're talking a good chunk of time ago.
All right, 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
That was the last time you got your hair done?
Well, yeah, that's the last time I kind of really had hair.
Do you shave it or do you just let it do its thing?
Dude, sometimes I let it grow out a little bit, but like, man, like when you're rocking like the Picard, like I do, like it looks bad.
The Homer?
Once it starts getting long at all, it looks terrible, and I never want to have like the Hulk Hogan, you know what I mean? Just like have it long as hell, but like just coming down from the sides and back, like that's just such an ugly look, man. You know
I
what
think one of life's biggest karmic retributions was my brothers being so mean and bullying me growing up. And now all of them are bald. Every single last one of my brothers are
That's what
bald.
you get.
Really? They're
Marcus, Alex, and Matthew, they're all... Oh,
Matthew's
sorry.
not
Not me outing them. Matthew is bald, and Matthew tried to hold on to it for a long time.
He's not
They were all bald before like 25, yeah. And then there's me, who got hair, bitch.
Can't wait to use. Yeah. Are you gonna get bald, El?
Honestly, I do want to cut my hair and then just
Actually-
get headband wigs.
No, but I mean,
wigs.
Hair is heavy.
if you can pull it off as a woman and shave your head, it's pretty
Yeah.
sexy.
Here's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure I have the good old merit hook on the back of my head. I don't want to walk around
What is that?
looking
I
like a
don't know what that is.
Neanderthal. You know, like on the back of your
Oh, the-
skull, the
the big
little
drop?
hook. Yeah, I can feel it. So I don't know if I want to commit to that. But I was almost bald in fifth grade. When I was 10, I cut off all my hair. For a couple years, I was shorty. But Leah,
Okay.
name, age, foot size. Tell the
Cookie's
truth.
Turn.
Fun fact, huh?
It's Cookie's turn.
Oh,
No, it's your turn.
it's
Go
your
ahead.
turn.
Figured I got the
We're
plastic
saving the
over on
best
me.
for last.
Okay. Well, I'm Leah. My age,
Your real age.
23.
Good girl.
Inverse it.
And
No, and then add 3 and 5.
and
Pretty.
yeah.
I'll give you 32.
What you got coming up, Leah? What
The
you working on?
Concert. I'm working
Cowboy.
on a skirt
Cowboy Carter.
for the Cowboy Carter concert. I'm working on a skirt. I'm really excited about it. And I just found out my hairstyle, and I'm not telling anybody.
Let me guess. Locks.
Oh my.
It's not.
You're cutting it?
You'll see.
Balls is the.
What about to get my bald? I didn't like it, guys, and I just shaved all of my hair off.
Have you guys seen that TikTok of the guy wearing a bald cap and he takes it off and he's bald underneath it, and the guy behind him looks and is like, "What the fuck?" It's one of my favorite videos because he was genuinely shocked that he was bald.
I want to see it.
Oh my God.
I gotta find it.
That's funny.
I'll send it to everybody but you. Anything else?
I have nothing else to say.
Harlem's kind of quiet. What'd you do to him?
I know.
Yeah. Did you?
Your
No.
dog.
No. He's downstairs. He's gotten better.
Oh.
He's
Can I
in-
tell them the car story?
No.
So she's telling me, babysit my dog. I'm at the prescription pickup, which is it's a walk up, so it's not like she left her dog in the car and went inside
He was
anywhere.
right there.
Yeah. It's literally like, I'm not saying animal cruelty about nothing like that. It was like safe. And so
Go
I'm
on.
telling him the history of, the KKK in America and stuff. And anytime he makes a noise, I make a noise. So he starts making this crying sound. And so I mimic it because I'm like, stop it. Like, you're a grown man. Act like it.
He's
Then
not.
he's like barking. So I bark back because,
Oh my god.
if we're going to go tit for tat, we're going to go tit for tat.
Mm.
And then he starts making another noise. And I'm like, I make it back at him because I'm like, that's kind of weird, but go off, King. I don't know. I don't have a dog. I don't know what sounds they make. And she comes back and she's like, he's choking.
Oh my God. What was he choking on?
And how many times have I told you to install the car seat?
He was secured. What
Yeah, around his neck.
No.
That's how he was choking.
He had his leg like this, and he was trying to pull away from
Mhm.
the keys.
All you have to do is balk right now, and you a chicken.
Anyways, he's fine. He's safe. He's in his crate. He just had a nice
Mhm.
little poop, and he's resting. We've been resting all day.
He got his leg back right now, ready. So when he think you on too long, he gonna yank that thing back.
I love him.
Mm-mm-mm. Joe, tell us your deepest secret and anything else.
My deepest secret.
If you want to talk about what you're working on or not, I'm not sure if you guys have.
Oh,
yeah.
We can talk about that.
What are y'all doing? Y'all keep doing stuff.
So John and I finally started working on the comic we've been discussing for the last little while. Basically, it's a comic inspired by the podcast we do together. How did we get here? So I penciled the first 5 pages. I was working on the cover today. I'm going to start ink soon, and the goal is to get it's a 5-page teaser for the comic we're going to be working on, and hopefully it'll be done the goal is to get it done and printed for Montreal Comic Con, because I'll be going to Montreal Comic Con with Adrian Caloric, the creator of Trakovi. So he'll be coming down, be hanging out at my place, and we're going to head to Montreal.
And that's it.
July 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Oh, you're on a crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Crunch.
Yeah, that's why we're taking time off the show. Yeah. Like,
I'm so,
I mean, listen, if all you guys had to do was tell me, I am more than happy to do Where Did We Happen to Be Here? And that's what we'll call the side episodes.
I'll spin off.
Yeah. But yeah, well, it was kind of last minute anyway. Adrian kind of decided last minute because Montreal, I think because of the tariffs and everything, a lot of people, maybe creators might have canceled to go. Yeah. So there's a lot of tables that opened up, and they kept the submissions for Artist Alley open a week later than they normally do. So, and he decided on the last day to confirm that he was going. So
that wasn't me, guys.
So that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So,
and he's got a new book too. He actually finished his Tick bootleg.
The Tick bootleg.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be kind of, he's got it on his shelf for like a week, and then like pretty much he's only going to be selling it in person. So, and it's going to be kind of pretty much at this con. I think he's planning on selling them out. Is what he's kind of.
Well, he has it
a certain amount of them printed too.
Yeah,
so.
He got 100 printed. He has it on 3presscomics.com right now, and tomorrow's the last day he has it on his site. Then after tomorrow, it'll be only sold at conventions in person. So and there's a few comic shops in Edmonton. If you live in the Edmonton area,
go to Alberta if you like want to try to find it in the wild.
Yeah,
it's pretty available there from what I understand at the moment.
So that's what's been going on. Been working on
that. I won't be able to make it to the con. I'm sorry, guys. Because I'm sorry. I don't.
You're going to be in the comic though, so. Like you got that.
No, I wanted to help out, offer my free services, which is, help you out over there, but I won't be able to make it.
That's all right.
No, it's not right for me because whenever both of you are going to be there, when's
Johnny's
that going to happen
there.
Again?
Johnny's not there.
I would love to go up there, but like, like that would be great. No, like Adrian and Joe, like they're gonna spend the night. I want to try to do something on air with them. I'd like to have them both on camera together. Like and do like some kind of episode that could be pretty fun.
Well, you know what the kids are doing? The 24-hour live streams. So maybe we could do a slumber party and we watch Joe.
Oh yeah,
and
Joe and Adrian sleeped.
Yeah,
But they have to sleep face to face. That's how we get the subs.
Well, Friday won't be able to because Friday we're going to see Violent Femmes after the con.
Oh, we'll go too. We'll all go. It's a live
We're all
stream.
going to be there.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done a 24-hour live stream? I don't mind doing
We
that.
got time for that.
I always wanted to do
I wouldn't do that either. I'd be like, see you guys. Have
I always kind of want to do a 3 a.m. one. Like I always wanted to do reading Chuck
creepy.
Chuck Austin X-Men comics at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Type of something goofy like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or turn it on like it was an accident, but it was planned out the whole time.
Yeah, no, like that would be rad. Like that would be kind of cool.
When you were doing your whole Castlevania thing, that's when you should have gone live at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, I'm pretty annoying when I'm drunk. I don't know. I gotta go back and read those
That
stats.
was great.
How bad was that?
That was amazing.
Oh, that was hilarious.
The highlight of my New Year's.
Now, if it was every weekend, it was a different anime you were hitting us up about. It was like
This is the
Naruto
problem
is
now.
super horny, y'all. Inside Yasha? No, Inuyasha.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Oh, if I had, I don't think I have any pics on my computer.
That's the one about the guy with the squirrel tail, right? Inuyasha.
Inuyasha, yeah.
I didn't
Here's
know
the
that.
thing.
Uh,
Yeah, he has a tail, doesn't he? 9 tails. Or
Oh,
he's a-
yeah.
He's got like long white hair and he's got like a squirrel tail, right? It's like
Yeah.
all bushy.
I never saw that tail.
well,
Oh.
hey.
JP, you like tails?
That's it,
You
dog.
enjoy
Like-
that something.
No, it's just I never noticed that tail behind that.
We gotta talk, girl.
Yeah, he's pulling a wagon, man. Like he's.
That's the thing. Like I never saw the wagon. I just saw the blue cloak and
There
then
is
long
the
hair.
wagon.
Never saw that tail popping out.
My husband was describing to me an anime he had started watching, and I made a face at him, and he won't turn it back on. But listen, I was into it. I was like, no, it sounds interesting, but I was making a face. And I think it was like that one where like there's only one guy left on Earth, and he like volunteers to like reproduce with people. So it's like
What
a
the fuck?
harem. It's like a harem.
Sounds hot.
But he's like, but it would be hot. But we're talking about like, you know, even elderly women that are like, we never got a chance to have kids. Like, please, can you?
Oh, that's sad.
you
Oh,
know?
that's nice. I mean, that's
Hells yeah.
So it's like less erotic and more like
He's healthy.
job based, you know, hunting.
Yeah.
That type of story could be pretty funny. They did it.
Sounds
there was
like a
an
good
episode
job.
There was an episode of Misfits that was like that, where Nathan, like that old lady, turned into the hot chick, and like he was banging her, and she turned back into the old lady. Like that was.
Joe, I'm sorry. It's just because you said it so without emotion that it came off as like a creepy old man. Sounds sounds like a good time.
It does.
I might have some semen for them.
Oh, God.
Wait,
Good
so
Lord.
went too far. Damn.
I'm sorry.
He said it and it was funny. And
Okay,
no.
I get it.
Shit. Go ahead.
Oh, baby.
That was for you. You thought I ignored you on TikTok. I saw it. Okay, now that she's gone, Cookie, you want to introduce yourself? What you're doing? With your
Cookie.
life?
Cookie, 5'7". I ain't
You
doing
guys
nothing
love
with
to
my life.
say you're 5'7".
Well, I am though.
Pardon
But,
my
yeah.
language. Bitches love to say they're 5'7".
Bitches.
When I was in the 7th grade,
I probably
was
shrunk a little bit.
I was 5'7".
Were you?
But then the last time I went to the doctor, they told me I was 5'5.5". And I said, "Is there a reason for this?"
It's like,
And they
surely
said-
that can't be true.
I said, "Do I have scoliosis?" Because I swear to you, what if I stand up straight? And because I don't feel like I embody a 5'5" person. No shade to anybody that's 5'5". But I truly do feel like I'm 5'7". Also, when I was in elementary school, I was one of those girls that only wore those platform Mary Janes.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's pretty awesome, man. Like I'm only 6 foot, but like I'm like Shaq around the rest of y'all.
Is
That's-
Joe frozen?
Yeah.
I thought he was just giving us creepy guy face. He's frozen.
What?
Oh no, you're not.
What's going on?
We thought you were frozen.
You were frozen.
You were
He
so
was like, he
so
was like so
stoic and
serene.
still.
Yeah.
I'm pulling in honor of Tara.
Yes.
Oh.
Exactly. Oh, Tara.
Tara, she was gonna come, but she wasn't feeling up to it.
Yeah.
COVID cough, sorry. Long COVID. Can I apply for
Healing up.
benefits?
You're doing great.
I think I should.
I don't know if RFK will let you. He'll call you up. Oh, I don't know if you.
I feel like this is like when you see those commercials for mesothelioma.
Have you or your family been affected
Yeah.
by mesothelioma?
Or transvaginal mesh implants.
Trans.
Do you know I didn't know what that was to this day? To this day.
I have
and
no
then
idea what that is.
I randomly Googled it because they used to play that commercial too all the time.
Mhm.
And I guess it's something that they would put...
What was it, like birth control?
No. Like if you had like a kid and then you were incontinent, like they would put it in there so that there was a barrier.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't piss yourself all the time.
Yeah, but instead it killed you. Is that am I
Instead it
following
traveled
that?
into your heart.
Does that track?
Sorry, guys. It's storming and they're doing work in my neighborhood.
Gotcha.
She keeps saying that, but when she's on her stream, it never drops.
I haven't streamed in years.
You know what? Have another drink, friend.
I
Yeah,
am.
crack it open.
I am. She already had it going.
So
That's
Cookie was saying that she's 5'9".
I am. No, 5'7".
Hey.
I would be
Hey,
curious to
hey.
see Leah and Cookie stand back to back so we know the truth.
And we're both taller than you. What do you mean?
And what about it?
And what about it?
And what about it?
How tall is Joe? Like,
Joe, we already know because we once upon a time we saw a picture where we had to do some math.
What?
Oh my god.
What picture?
Let's not on air. That was another lifetime ago. Jeez.
Was that the
Back in my day.
Back
sex
in my
criminals?
day. The who?
The sex criminals picture?
Yeah. The one with you
Yeah.
naked on the bed.
Yeah,
With
sex
the bow
criminals.
tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We had to use the size of his penis to see how tall he was. No, it was a different picture.
I don't think that's very scientific.
That's not scientific.
No. Especially someone with a micro penis.
Right. Well, that's the thing. We knew it was 1.5 inches. So we times the length of a normal human body. And we're like, we think he's about 72 micros. Hooded.
I'm just below 6 foot. I'm 5'11".
Okay. You could have gotten away with saying 6 foot.
Well, I'm 5'11" 3/4, so I mean,
Couldn't
I
get
say
that extra
5'11".
quarter.
no, maybe in the mornings when I
No.
wake up,
Yeah, when you wake up.
or an inversion table.
You're
maybe.
perkier. Yeah.
If I spent an hour on inversion table when I first get off, maybe I'd be 6.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I am getting older, so I might not have that 3/4 anymore.
yeah, the osteoporosis, man. You gotta take that Boniva, man. Like Sally Fields told you. Actually, no.
I am 47 now. I'm gonna be 48 soon, so maybe I have shrank a little bit over the years. It's very possible.
Get your doctor to put you on Boniva, man.
On what?
Boniva.
Boniva.
What the fuck is
Boniva.
that?
It's for
It's
your
supposed-
bones.
It's supposed to stop osteoporosis. It's supposed to stop you from shrinking in old age, man. It's like literally
Ah.
it's for that.
I didn't know
What
that
do I
was a
care?
thing. I didn't know that was a thing that like you shrink as you get older.
I didn't until Sally Fields started doing commercials for it, and I was watching like soap operas, so I'd see that shit like all the
Yeah.
time. Like when I was watching One Life to Live, like back in like I don't know, like 2000, when I was like having hella fun watching that dumb shit.
Did you ever watch General Hospital?
Yeah, I'd watch like all the
Yeah.
Passions was my jam.
What was the one
Yeah.
about the witches? Was it Passions?
Passions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to run home from school, literally make my minute rice with my 10-minute rice and put some cheese, American cheese in it. Sit down, watch Passions. That probably accounts for my health now, but Passions, I had so much rice with cheese on it as an after-school snack.
Yeah, I had morning classes and then afternoon classes, so I'd wake up and like go to class and I'd come back and those would be.
I was in middle school, so I just would run.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Spider Games on MTV?
No.
It was like
My
it
time.
was like it came out in 2001, it was like a after school time soap opera, so it was like a little bit edgy, but like MTV age audience.
Mm.
And I'll never forget the season finale, the series finale, was supposed to be on September 11th. And I never forget when I saw the event happen, I was like, are they going to still play Spider-Gate?
L.
I was 10. I was like 11 years old.
That's terrible.
So I'll never forget, I got home and after school and it wasn't on. I never saw the ending.
Dang.
I'm sure it's
I'll
out there
never
somewhere.
know.
I don't know. The MTV shows, like there was one that aired when like I was in junior high called Dead at 21, and that just never
Shit.
been re-aired. I remember.
Oh, I
like,
know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about.
That was the one like where the guy like and the chick, they would be chased by FBI people. It was like one of the first like actual TV shows MTV ever had.
You
And,
guys
like,
snuck watched Undressed? I did. My dad
That
would.
that's the
What's
one
that?
where, like,
That
it
was like
just-
a soap opera, but it was real sexy, and it came on in the middle of the night.
and
Like
just
it
was
came on
different-
like after dark, like Tip Drill would come on. It would
was
come
just-
on around the same time.
It was just different stories, right? Like it didn't have like set characters. It was just kind of like finished
Like college age kids, yeah, like
Mm.
doing, yeah,
I never
having
heard of that show.
Oh, I remember that now.
Yeah, it was-
different sexual encounters, good or bad. Yeah,
Yes.
I was like, I know about sex.
Mm.
Probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm really bearing my soul to you guys.
You always do.
Was one time when I was a kid, I printed out a story, like a fanfic story, off of Literotica when I was like 11,
Oh my god.
and my dad found it.
Oh, this would be.
And the girl's name in the story was Emma. So anytime I hear the name Emma, I cringe because. but my dad asked me, "What is this? I found it in your room." I was like, "You were going through my things," and he was like, "No, it was literally just on top of the thing." And I was like, "What is this 10-page printout?" And I was like, "Oh, it's not mine. It's my friend Ronnie's." And he was like, "What are you doing with it?" I was like, "I told her I would type it up for her on the website."
Oh, that's
It
nice
doesn't
of
make
you.
any sense. But also, how do you tell your dad that you're reading Kevin Richardson fanfic from the Backstreet Boys, where he adopts you, and then falls in love with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I sure do know what you mean.
Sounds like a Woody Allen movie.
It sure does.
Yeah.
but better, but hotter because Kevin.
But hotter.
We don't condone him. Also, I would be remiss to not mention, this stuff that's going on. Fuck ICE.
Fuck 'em.
What?
Fuck
Fuck
the
ICE.
administration.
Fuck
Yeah,
'em.
fuck them.
Fuck it all.
Fuck it, everything.
Fuck it. And
Yeah.
today is like a high stakes day for a lot of people and a lot that's going on. They're not just taking criminals, they're literally kidnapping people and
Maybe-
holding them because they're making money off of holding them. People
Yeah.
who have tickets to self-deport, they're holding them. So fuck them all.
Yep.
So on to lighter things. Genocide.
Speaking of lighter things, I thought Juan's hair would come out lighter. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Juan, we need a hair check.
You know
Yeah.
what?
It's not as
Under the
white as
light,
I
it's
thought.
because it's under the light.
Did you
It's
say he looks
just-
like a Labubu?
You
Go
know,
to
I
the
Oh, man.
sun. Go to the sun.
It does look like a labubu.
You are low-key giving me
Johnny.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Little shit here, right here.
Where
You
did
look
you
like your son.
I know.
Oh, it did get lighter.
Yeah, I did good.
Yeah. Hell
It's like honey.
No, it
Honey
is
blonde.
lighter. I thought it was gonna be like
Yeah, I thought
White.
it was gonna be like,
Maybe.
yeah.
I
like
want to go
silk
for white.
I
I
thought it was
want
gonna be
to
like
go there.
white.
It's good that you're doing it slow. Hmm.
Then yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully that way you won't fry your hair.
Yeah.
Leah, are you stuck or is that the face you make when you see a Labubu?
I'm back. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man,
Did you guys see how much they're reselling the mint Labubu for?
I just
Jesus
saw those
Christ.
people, those dudes
Mm-mm.
beating the shit out of each other at the mall for him, man.
Are you serious?
Boy.
The Labubu?
Yeah,
All
for the
right.
people.
Yeah,
The
you can't
Labubu
get
craze
those.
is
You
happening.
can't get a Labubu anywhere.
What's a labubu? The
Jesus.
thing that Juan just showed us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the wild things are, like,
Okay.
There you go.
I
The word
gotta
of all
make an
things
outfit
are.
for mine.
You have one, Cookie?
I do. I'll get him.
I want to
Second?
see
I'll
him.
get him.
it's like a gotcha type thing. Like
Where do you get them?
when you pull it out and like
JP, do you have a fever?
What? Yeah,
Just kidding. It looked like a thermometer.
you
It
know,
looked
like
like a thermometer.
there's like super rare ones though, right? That you can get that like
Yeah, this.
that's like the point of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, me and Cookie got it when we went to
New
New York
York?
Comic Con. Yeah, last
Yep.
year. And yeah. Oh my God, I forgot yours was that one.
He's yellow. Very cute.
La boo boo la boo boo. I like the little song. La boo la boo la boo boo.
I don't even know they have.
Boo.
I don't even know their theme song. I don't know anything other than that. But there's some cool outfits that Cookie sent me. Where
I'm gonna
it's
make my own.
it's
I've seen like Chanel outfits and
no. This is the one that Cookie sent me is Halloween outfit. It's really cool, really
I wanna
badass with blood and
see.
all that.
It's
Yeah.
a vessel replica. So
they even have pop-ups where they tattoo the
What the fuck?
Labubu's faces.
oh, the face, yeah.
Yeah, you should knit.
See.
You should
Yeah.
crochet or knit little outfits for them. You'd probably sell them like hotcakes.
That's
Oh,
what I was
yeah,
gonna
there
say.
you go,
Yeah.
Leah. Get
Yeah.
that money, you know.
Little Argyle sweaters for him.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
you
that'd
go.
be so cute.
That would be cute. Let me
So
see
cute.
cook
You just
up.
got to keep the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be able to have yarn in your house.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not funny.
not-
It's Harlem. He has a problem. Address it.
Oh, the dog.
He
Yeah,
does,
that's what I keep forgetting.
Does
about
Harlem
that.
have pica?
He ain't wrong.
Yes, every time I see him.
He ain't wrong.
She be sending me pictures of this dude eating up the yarn.
This guy.
Oh,
I have not been
man.
crocheting these days. Well, number one, just because life.
She says he's still a puppy, but how old is how old is 9 months in human years?
He's
Yeah,
9.
that's still a puppy.
Oh, they chew crap until they're like a year old.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
if you're
Oh, my
lucky.
God.
Yeah.
He does eat rocks. I used to be so terrified. He used to eat rocks, y'all. Like he used to pick them up. And
My
Dude, you know what
God.
that is? That's because he's not from Earth.
Duh.
He's a lab made dog,
Okay.
so they don't know they can't eat rocks. They
He's
don't
like
know.
that. So his shit came out really heavy. Dang.
He's just a baby. He didn't eat them, thank
I'm
God.
gonna
But, like,
break
he
a
would-
tooth.
He would like pick them up and run
Oh,
away. from
baby.
them and try to get
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he.
He was
swallowed
like
too.
rock food, and I'm like, no, you lab rat.
in Never Ending Story. Remember the rock monster? What was his
Yeah, the
name?
rock
Yes,
monster,
yes,
the rock
yes.
monster, Yeah.
What was his name?
I think it was Leah.
Shut the
Leo. Oh, okay.
rock monster. Never.
Oh, Leia, some people went to Atlanta to skate, and they said that fucking place is fucking hilly. There's a lot of hills.
Oh yeah, the Piedmont region is the hilliest
Oh,
region.
the Piedmont region.
Yeah.
Piedmont. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a second grade standard. We talk about the regions of Georgia. Okay, he was called the rock biter. Yeah,
Rock
and
biter.
he would eat rocks. I remember
Okay.
him. He scared me. I didn't like him.
And I thought I suck at coming up with names. The rock spider, whatever.
Joe, what you been watching?
We watched Mobland.
Okay.
What else? have
That's
I
how you
watched?
pronounce
Oh,
it?
Wait, what's that
Yeah.
one? Wait.
Oh, I pronounced
where-
it Mobland.
There you go.
Just kidding.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato.
Oh, I never heard this one until right now.
That's with Tom Hardy,
That's the Tom Hardy show.
Pierce
Mm.
Brosnan, and Helen Mirren. Yeah. I watched the Predator movie.
Man, don't forget
Okay.
Pierce Brosnan, man.
I said
Wait,
Pierce Brosnan.
was okay.
Helen
But
Mirren.
was it good? Is it good? You said it was good.
Which one? Mobland you're talking about now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's Guy Ritchie, so
Oh,
he's
I love
usually
that
pretty
guy.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Did the Predator anthology movie, animated
Mhm.
one? That was pretty good. What
The
else?
ending, I have not heard my husband go off about anything like that in a minute.
Like
Oh,
mad.
The concept, he hated it.
Mm.
He was like, not that he hated it. He said he liked it overall, but he was like, oh, he groaned at the end, and and I had to listen to a 45-minute
yeah. Well,
spiel on it.
yeah, for sure. I can see why he wouldn't like it.
He
It's
said it was
like-
good overall. He just had to.
Yeah,
how-
like
yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, I don't know if they'll do more in that kind of style. But yeah.
Uh,
What else?
I would
Hold
like.
on.
How do I raise my
I
hand?
think she means that she needs to.
No,
muted.
I just haven't.
Muted. Oh. Go ahead, Joe.
What's she doing?
She's insulted because Mel muted her. Yeah. What
Go
else?
ahead, Leah, since you can't hold your
No,
horses.
I just said I wanted to see how to raise my hand. In Google Meets, you can raise your hand. I was trying to see how to do that.
Oh yeah, it says.
Well,
raise
guess
your hand.
what? This is not Google Meets. This is L Meets. Yeah, tuck yourself in. Tuck yourself in.
Go.
Oh, an interesting thing.
Not for you. That was for her.
Is on the site we get our movies from. They accidentally uploaded a hardcore porn, and I was like, I looked at Pat. I was like, this is new. Then like the next day, I went and checked again, and it was off. I was like, yeah, it was definitely an accident.
Good thing you guys kept it on all night.
Well, they have like the
Didn't miss a minute.
They have the erotic type stuff, you know,
Yeah.
like the softer kind of like
Yeah.
yeah. But this was actual real like
Once you see the penis.
yeah. Yeah, there's penetration and everything. I was like, damn. But it was a mistake. They took it off the next day. Someone must have made complaints and stuff. And yeah.
Speaking of penises, we will circle back when we can about that.
Oh no, we don't want you to lose that thought. Go ahead.
Okay, my
I had
ugly
that train of thought.
stepsister-
My penis.
No, that my ugly stepsister, the one that Cookie recommended.
Mm.
They showed quite the penis in that movie, more than other movies that I noticed.
It was
It
not
was me.
sexy.
No, I'm just saying more the
Like-
penis.
Are you saying
more
that
detail.
was the ugly stepsister?
It was
that was the
flaccid,
third
toothed
sister.
penises
Mhm.
because those are not very pretty.
But the movie was great.
Great
It
movie.
was.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Penis, huh?
Like
I
the
keep saying
penis.
I'm gonna watch it, but who knows, you know?
Mm.
So
Who knows where?
Who knows? I've been watching Department Q, which I like,
What's
on
that one?
Netflix, about like the ragtag group of detectives in the cold unit, and like he gets sent there because of an incident that happens in the first episode, which is so intense. I was not
Mhm.
expecting the opening sequence to be that intense.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's
Is
really
that-
good though.
Is that the one where they kind of clown him and send him off without
Yeah.
being prepared? Okay.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
They like kind of tell her she has to start a cold case unit, and it's basically just like a money drain. Like,
Oh.
and she was like, okay, who can I put on it? And this guy's just coming back from an incident, and so she puts him on it, and he's like, where are my resources? Like, you're lucky to have a fucking job. And she's spending the money getting herself a new desk. It's really nice. It's really cool though. It does kind of remind me of like a lot of different show. It is British, so it's a little edgy, you know. It's a little more violent,
Mm.
a little more cheeky, if you will.
I do love their poppycock words.
I watched The Better Sister on
Wait.
Prime with Jessica Biel and Elizabeth.
Oh yeah, I watched a couple of those.
Yeah, it was pleasant enough. I like Jessica Biel when she does TV shows. I think she picks good roles, good shows. Nothing to award winning, but watchable.
At the Seventh Heaven one or the Flashdance one? I always get them.
Seventh Heaven.
Seven, heaven.
More Hallmark.
You talking about Jennifer Grey? Is that her name?
No,
Oh.
Wasn't that our first
No, the
episode?
Flashdance lady.
Flashdance,
What's her
her
name?
name was Jennifer Beals or Jessica Beals.
Yeah, yeah.
Who coughed? Because that cough was kind
I'm
of weird.
sorry.
No, I'm just saying, Cookie.
Whoa!
you okay?
He's telling you to
Jesus.
get it checked.
Yeah. Mind
No,
your
it's just-
business,
Oh my
Mr.
God, I
Flan.
care for
Was
you.
it giving long COVID?
After
Longer
I'm getting
COVID?
I'm just
Also,
saying.
I've never watched
Longest
Love
COVID.
Island. I've never watched Love Island like live. And somebody kept like, I don't know, I kept seeing posts about it, so I got influenced. So I started watching it like when it premiered last week, and it just made me realize that I am old.
What,
I
what?
am not in the demographic of people this show is for. Love
You're just-
Island.
You're just
Oh,
realizing that
no.
now?
Yeah, I thought I was a young bitch before.
Hmm.
But there's one girl on there who's like 24 and she's like, I don't want to tell anybody here that I'm a mother. Bitch, like you're on a
What the-
dating show, lead with that. So she hides it. And then the guy goes, when she finally reveals to him that she has a kid, he's like, but you're only 24. What the fuck?
Wow, they live in.
And he's like doing the math in his head, like were you a teen mom or something? Like it's silly. Love Island is so stupid, but it just made me realize that like, oh, I'm old. The questions they're asking, like, what's your body count? I'm like, who fucking cares? Like, you guys fuck or
Seriously.
don't. Get out.
What's body count? Like,
How
body
many people-
mass.
How many people you've slept with?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what. Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's
To
like,
complete
wait.
to completion.
Oh, so you've been giving people your
To
weight when they ask you
completion.
that?
No one's ever asked me body count.
So they're like, you're like 150.
Yeah, because when because on
He's
some
giving his
levels-
BMI.
Yes.
On some levels, no, because I see some people say body count for weight on health forms. That's
You've
why
been
I'm
telling
like,
everyone that you've been like mad smashing it then.
No,
man.
they never asked me that question.
180.
At all.
Yeah.
Now I know, but shit, that's brutal. Body count. I mean, what else do they ask? That's new. Come on.
Tell me what.
Oh,
happens.
how many people have you hooked up with in one day?
In one
What?
day.
Yeah, right. Joe, the way
I
you
can
said that.
only mostly get crushed with one person like every 5 years. So I
Leah,
can't,
did you
like,
just say two?
Same girl?
Did you just throw
Well-
up two fingers?
Does hook
So-
up mean sleep or just like kind of
Oh, yeah.
fool around with?
Yeah, mouth to mouth or just penetration.
What?
What?
What is a hookup?
I don't. That's the thing. Like I feel old because I wouldn't even know how to answer that
Yeah.
because none. I'm a virgin.
Okay, anyways,
Okay, Al.
back to normality over
Okay.
here.
You guys, my dad is here. Chill. Joe.
That's all back.
Virgin.
Everyone's lost.
Call back.
I was like,
Call back.
no.
If depending on what it means, it'd be two for me.
I
What?
watched something that got
Everybody's just smiling. You guys are all creeps.
Oh, no, what is, wait, you,
No, you all started smirking at the same time because you guys were all like, yeah, like two.
There's
Joe
two
mean-
what?
weekends. I mean, you can fit 2 dates on a weekend easily.
Weekend.
A day date and a night
My
date.
God.
You know? Bam.
Bam.
I can only
Poutine.
guess.
He said gravy and cheese, bitch.
The best of both worlds.
That's how you make a bowl.
That's all right.
mixed into that.
I know Johnny real quiet over there, but he's from the West Coast, so I
That-
already know he's gonna be 46.
That was during my whoring years. I had 2 years where I hoarded up. So
Just 2 years?
Valid.
yeah, well, I've always been in mainly long-term relationships. So
Yeah.
there was a 2-year period where I was single, and it was like the nascent years of like Friendster and MySpace. So boom,
Yeah.
It was
You-
like,
Yeah.
I talked to
Like
a bunch of people at the
shooting
same
fish
time.
in a
but, like,
barrel.
not really like did too much with them. But
Mm.
like
And the best way
It's
to
just
the hook up with a chick is just being humorous, because then you feel non-threatening to them. It was
hell
just
yeah.
easy.
Oh.
Tips
JP,
to be
stop throwing up
non-threatening.
gang signs.
Are
Jeez.
you
No,
doing
never gonna sound bullying. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Don't try to be like all super like sexy, and that's just
No,
you just
let me tell you
be
guys.
Funny, be
I'm
funny.
not
and
even
girls
gonna
are like,
front.
yeah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
before I met John, I did have my little. You know what? It's the internet's fault when you think about it. I did have this was when Craigslist was popping on the meetup
cool.
side.
I'm too old for Craigslist.
So you're talking Friendster, MySpace.
Yeah.
I wasn't. We were already on Facebook when I became an adult.
Oh,
So
yeah.
at that moment, this was right before the Craigslist killer.
Mhm.
So I felt safe in doing
What?
so. But
Mhm.
even like my Leah, cover your ears. Even like my other best friend, Mike, I
the
met
Catch a
him.
Predator guy.
I met him on Craigslist. And he came, and it was like a friend thing because I had just moved back to
Was
California.
that that you had come over to your house at like
Yeah, and they had like a friend finder on there, and I was like, I didn't have any friends, and so I was bored. And then, and to this day, I laugh about it because I'm like, what if you? Because in hindsight, that's crazy that you came over in the middle of the night to somebody's house you don't know and watched To Catch a Predator.
You know what the crazy thing is though? She shared that story, but she could have showed the story. Share the story.
The story.
Fuck up. When we
texted.
were friends, and she found me on MySpace like a loser.
She found me on MySpace, right? And she said, I never knew who Kid Cudi was until I met you. I love day and night. You could be the night to my day. And I said, relax, little girl. I don't even know who you are.
Look
That's
at me.
okay.
And then you know what she did? She sent messages to my family until they abandoned me. And I had to go to a new school. At my new school, it just happened to be her school.
Look at her.
She just happened to bump into me in the hallway and said, "Oh, are you Aldanya from MySpace?" And I said, "Relax, relax,
Relax.
Who do you believe, friend?
You weren't saying that last night when my tongue was in your coos."
Oh, dang.
I knew it. I knew you wanted me.
That's why I said we
You want my body.
John told me to stop saying coos because I be saying it all the time now. Anytime he doesn't listen to me, you weren't saying that last night when your tongue was in my coos.
That was a great ending.
But yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Oh, shut up.
Weird. She got a job at my job so she could be close to me.
She got me a job.
You talk about Craigslist like that. 'Cause, like,
My Damien was just asking me about that Domino's picture, and I showed it to him again, and he goes, "I love that picture of you so much," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." You guys, I literally made hash browns and put an egg in the middle. And Warren told me today, "When are you opening your own restaurant?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I feel seen."
He's a sweet boy.
Sweet
like
boy. My boys love me.
Jade
Jade breaks me down every day.
Oh.
She breaks me down every day emotionally. But my boys.
Well, she's at an age where she's going to challenge you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She's what, 14 now?
She'll be 14 in September.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
starting, man. Woo! You're in for some. Woo!
You should hear
You
what
mean-
she says when I send her the princess stuff. And sometimes I'll ask her to go with me places, and then she's stuck. And then I'll put on Justin Bieber, prepubescent, and she's like, "You're triggering me." And then I'm like,
Oh my
"Princess,
God.
relax, just chill,
Princess.
pretty princess, relax."
You're
I'll
in
clap.
for a
I'll
rough
clap my
ride.
feet at her.
She
I
needs to
know.
half on
I know
You
how
mean-
you are, so
I feel
you're
like
just
you
gonna.
go half on a cameo for Jade.
I think I don't think she'll ever forgive me if I did something like that.
Dang.
But yeah, she's definitely in like a phase where I know I'm a good mom and I know I've done everything right, and she doesn't outright cuss me out, but you could feel like that teenage hostility where it's like if I say or do the wrong thing, and you guys know me personality wise, so I do say and do the wrong thing.
She's
You're just poking your own self, basically.
Yeah.
still at an age where she feels you're like still slightly above her. When she hits 14, 15, ooh, she'll probably really start
Yeah.
stepping up to you. Yeah.
Because she's already taller than me. We wear the same size shoe. She's obviously not. She's obviously skinny. She's not my size, but honestly, like if she wanted to swing on me, I bet it would hurt. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 14 for sure.
And so like I'd be asking her, and I'm like, "I hope you're not meeting up with boys online and stuff." She just looks at me, and it's not even
No,
funny
she's just
anymore.
gonna invite them over for
You know
Catch
what?
a Predator.
Yeah, exactly. She listens to
Yeah.
any of these podcasts. She'd be like, "What? Like you, Ma?"
Yeah.
I learned by watching you.
Yeah. She'd be like, "The apple doesn't fall from the tree, does it?"
Right. She's like, "That's not the only coos that." No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Too far. Too far.
Too far.
I be telling her, I'm like, "I hope you don't plan on being a teen mom." How? I'm homeschooled. That's what she said.
That's probably how it'll probably happen. 'Cause who's giving her sex education?
She's like, how? I'm homeschooled.
Are you gonna do the banana with a condom thing?
Like,
You know what? You know what though? I feel like I've always been very open with her about
Yeah.
that whole thing, so I'm not ever like really worried about it on that front.
Yeah.
And I also feel like even just comfort wise, body wise, I was so intent on making sure that if I had a daughter, she would be comfortable with either parent, regardless.
Mm.
Because I was very secretive because I didn't feel comfortable.
Mhm.
I was raised by my dad. He gave me a book. Your Body. You know that American Girls book, Your Body?
Yes.
It's called
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
the bestseller. Yep.
He gave me
Growing
that.
up feeling good, wasn't that what it was
Yeah.
called? Yes.
Didn't give me any pads or anything. My mom left when I was like in the 3rd grade. When I got my period, I was 10. I was
that's
literally using pads that she left behind because I was too
Oh.
embarrassed to tell my dad.
Mm.
And I'll never forget this. We rented GoldenEye when it first came out. And that's when I started my period. And I was in the bathroom like, no, I just wanted to watch GoldenEye and be one of the boys. And I literally hid my period until I was like 13. I would get pads from my friends' moms and like stuff like that.
Aw.
And so for Jade, I just wanted it. But now I feel like I've created a monster who's so open
Mm.
that we're all just like, we know. We all know and we all fear. Like you were saying, Joe, about your town menstruator. And it's so funny because when I was younger, I never got it. Like when people would be like, oh, she must be on her period. Oh, she has a. I never got it because I was like a young woman myself. And I was like, how dare you? Why would you say something like that? But as a mother, I'm like, hey, don't make eye contact with her today. She is being an absolute cunt. And it's like so valid, and it's like you don't want to think that about your kids, but if I'm that mean, if I'm even a fraction of that mean, I am so sorry.
You are.
I'm sure you were as a teenager. I'm sure you had your moments of vileness.
Every day I have to bully.
You know,
Every day.
y'all, the other day she was being messy. I call her, I'm having a rough day at work. I hate my life. You know what this woman says to me? Shut the fuck up. And I'm like, whoa.
I did. I sure did. Because guess what? People are dying, Kim.
Who's Kim?
No, there's like a Kardashians clip where she
Yeah.
loses an earring in the ocean and her
Yeah.
sister's like, people are dying, Kim.
Kim.
Okay.
Remember that?
I was wondering if that was from a Kardashians reference.
Yeah.
She's literally, and it's like, you're the only one who's allowed to have a bad day at a time.
That's
That's
Kim
not even what it
Possible.
was. The people at the county were pissing me off. And our rosters were correct.
You're sounding, you're giving JoJo Siwa raspiness.
We heard you. We heard you, Leah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and so
Not
I
the
did,
boat.
and so I let her get off what she needed to,
No, she didn't.
and then I let it get in my gut, like I let it build up a little bit, and I was like, shut the fuck up. And it wasn't out of malice. It was just I was also having a bad day, so it's just like, okay, I acknowledge that you had a bad day,
My turn.
but now shut the fuck up.
She didn't say any of that. She
I
said,
didn't.
shut the fuck up.
And then I probably started singing a STEM song or something like. What have we been listening to lately? That's
I
cute.
sliced my finger again.
Cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Joe, you really got to stop
I'm
hurting
gonna have to
I know,
yourself.
amputate I'm gonna have to amputate this pinky. I think it keeps getting in the way.
No.
Of,
It's looking
jerk,
cute.
of doing
More
what?
At work, I sliced it open at work.
The soccer. Oh, yeah, that's it.
The
I don't.
shocker.
Oh, I think that's the free finger, right? That one doesn't
No.
go in anything.
It does.
Oh, it does.
That's the brown.
Oh no!
Yeah, my brown one is really fucked
That's
up.
the brown to pound town.
You have to have a talk. You have to have a talk with Pat. Listen, I know how much you like the brown, but it's getting in the way. Is that a deal breaker? You should have discussed that before marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Pillsbury Doughboy, except instead of the belly button, it's the
I was about to say, who's gonna do the
It's
sound?
the other button.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure
booty
they're
hole.
You could get a fake pinky, I'm pretty sure, to make up. You know, like
Ugh.
Maybe
Let me get the strap, and it's a pinky finger.
maybe
The strap on.
maybe it vibrates a little bit. Yeah, it's got.
Well, they got the
That's
cute
a
little
big-
plugs. They're cute.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
level
You get a
one
vibrating
beginner's
pinky,
thing.
accidentally wear it to work.
What is going on?
When you're playing video games, when you have to hit the buttons fast. Your kid's like, "This is
I've been
awesome. Where'd you
practicing
get? Where the
this my
fuck
whole
did you
life."
get that in your drawer?"
Have you guys ever found a parent's sex toy?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
just-
Thank
just
God.
a
Thank
dirty
God.
Thank you, Jesus.
What?
Never, ever.
Just a dirty magazine.
Like it wasn't like that toy. Like it was, but like it wasn't for use. It was like actually like a penis that like had little hopping legs, and like yeah, me and my sister found it.
Little
Like
cutie, little guy hopping around.
Cute little guy.
Cute little guy. The very first, so there was this
up. I was that stupid as a little kid. I thought it was a thumbs up. Like I lived.
thumbs up.
Oh.
He's like, why does my dick look like a thumbs up? No, I can't even say nothing because my kids, my boys, will straight up be like, yeah, have you ever seen Squidward's nose? That's what my penis looks like.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
What Squidwards is that from Minecraft?
From
From
well, the villagers
from-
knows too, huh?
From the guy down there, the
SpongeBob.
yellow
SpongeBob, thank you.
SpongeBob, Okay.
Yeah,
SpongeBob
Squidward,
mother
the
pepper. I
squid's
mean
nose.
SpongeBob
Oh,
square
yeah,
pants.
okay.
Yeah.
He has the square
Yeah.
for pants.
He plays.
You got me off track with sex toys. So there was like a period of like 2 or 3 years between me seeing my siblings and then being reunited with them because life stuff or
What
whatever.
now?
So when I moved back to California, the very first thing my siblings did was throw a giant black dildo at me. A giant, like don't think like regular size. We're talking
Welcome to the
like
neighborhood.
yeah, like and I was like I ducked and I was like, what the fuck was that? And they were like, you want to see mom's toy collection?
Oh.
No, this was my adoptive mom. It was not my biological mom. And I don't
Oh.
care about, let's out her. I don't care. But when I tell you the things in this drawer, I was like, what is going on, you guys? Weird, but okay. And then they're like, look at this vaginal tightening cream. What do you think it's for?
Mm.
And I said,
It says it
Jesus.
right on the bottle.
My God.
I think it's for tightening vagina.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
But it was just a lot to take in at once. Not physically, visually.
Yeah, in my old neighborhood, man, there was these dogs, and they'd always bring they'd find these sex toys, and they just leave them in people's yards. Like I don't know if they found them in the woods or where they kept getting them, but there was always
By the dumpster, like Dean found me.
Was this in California or?
yeah, it was in California.
Yeah. So we would find little random sex toys. Jade, get out of the room.
Well, when I would walk to school, I would find just fucking
Yes, just randomly in the dirt. There would be one was the wind up goat fucking. It was like a
Might
guy
be an
fucking a
artistic
goat, but a
movement.
little wind up
What are
toy.
you talking
So you wind it up and it would go across the cement and fuck the sheep down the road. And we would hide it every day. We would play with it every morning and then hide it every day so we can go back and play. That's
Just
gross.
anything that will be entertainment,
See, I
Pass
just
the
picked
time.
up some of the pages because I could sell that stuff, and
Damien, go eat.
get junior high and shit. You know what I mean?
Hold on, we gotta wait for him to leave. I don't want him to have heard all of that.
So Department Q is cool to watch? Okay. So is Mobland? Okay.
Ginny and Georgia season 3. I made a post on Threads.
I got a bunch of movies I could recommend to you, Juan. I've watched a bunch of really cool stuff lately, so maybe later I could throw some movies your way.
Oh no, actually we could save that for the end because Leah was looking for recommendations.
Recommendations.
I started watching Trainwreck.
Trainwreck.
The Amy
What the hell is
Schumer
that?
movie.
Amy Schumer movie?
No, the Travis Scott one.
Oh,
Travis
spoiler
Scott
alert.
Astro
Is that,
World.
oh, the docu-series.
I didn't
They
finish
got me
it. I watched it right up till they start talking about the lawsuit.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's recency bias where I already was too heavily involved with that. That I'm just really excited for the poop cruise episode.
Yes.
I love cruises. The episode after Rob Ford is about the poop cruise, the one where everybody got norovirus,
Yeah.
and they literally were
brown
just
note.
sitting out on the water having diarrhea with broken toilets and
Okay, how,
That I'll watch.
that's
yeah.
not out though.
No,
on the
that's-
24th, I think.
Yeah.
On the
Okay, so
24th.
they release one each week, kind of deal.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And there's a bunch this season. Prior seasons have only had like 2 or 3, but this one seems like it has like at least 6.
Okay, there's
or-
multiple seasons.
Yeah. Like the Woodstock one was from a prior season.
Okay, the only other one I've
yeah.
seen is the Woodstock one.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
Woodstock?
that's-
It's weird. It's weird because they don't have
99,
them in
I
a
think.
collection. Usually
you
they'll
know-
have them in seasons and collections,
Yeah.
but they don't. It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
So
was
you have to,
confused.
So you have to
Shit.
look it
Yeah.
up individually then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that.
So the
I
Ford
wanna
one
be
is out
lazy.
already?
Huh?
Is the Ford one out already?
No. That one comes out this week or
This
this
week,
upcoming
okay.
week, and then after this one is the poop cruise.
So right now there's
Poop
just
cruise.
Woodstock.
Excited
and
for the poop cruise.
Astro.
Yeah, the Travis
Well, there's
Scott.
other ones. I just can't think of the. I've seen them. I just can't
There's-
think of the.
There's
How much do they show him in black and white just rubbing his forehead, being like,
Oh,
"Good
man.
apology, man."
Yeah.
Oh,
They aired that.
too much, yeah.
Yeah, they showed that.
And
yeah.
Charlemagne's a fucking coon. I don't know why they picked Charlemagne to be the fucking person to fucking apologize to. That was whack and weird.
Yeah, it is.
Charlemagne's
Yeah.
whack as fuck.
What's that?
What?
Who's
What
Charlotte?
happened?
The guy
Yeah,
who
what's
was
going on?
interviewing him for that apology.
Oh, okay, yeah, where they're both sitting like super
Yeah.
relaxed in the chairs.
The guy
in
with
that
all
big room.
the guy with all the plastic surgery on his face and makeup.
Oh well,
Fucking-
that I didn't really know.
I hate that dude.
Yeah.
If I could street fight anybody, he'd be like top 17.
Who is he supposed to be?
He's a radio personality.
He's on the
Okay.
Breakfast Club. He does a
Mhm.
show with your favorite comedian guy. Actually, to tell you the truth, like,
Does a show with who?
what's his name? That guy that you liked with the gay mustache guy. What's his name?
Gay mustache.
Schultz.
Uh oh.
I think it's called. Game
Red
Mustache.
flag. Andrew Schultz is a fucking bitch ass motherfucker
He
too.
does a show
Schultz?
with
I
Charlemagne,
don't know who that
right?
is.
Don't know.
Andrew Schultz is
neither.
the one who thought he was doing edgy comedy and then he's just talking about black women.
I
The
need
only
to see
thing I
his
saw of
face.
his was is that the
He
guy
did
that-
one funny set I've seen, and then since then all I see is him just being an incel.
Yeah, he does a show with Charlemagne, though, right? Though that's what all I was saying.
Oh.
Could be. I don't know. I'm not that familiar. Is that the one who did a show recently? He talks about having a kid and going through.
No.
I, don't
Anyway.
know. I remember you watched his special and you really liked it. You said he made you cry.
On okay, yeah.
Aw.
That's the
His
guy.
first special was funny. but then
that's the
he went
last one where he
downhill.
talks about trying to have a kid, and him and his wife had to go to a fertility clinic.
That
and
was
all that
Andrew
stuff.
Schultz?
I think so. Yeah. If it's the one that Johnny's talking about, that's the one.
Mm.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go check.
Yeah, he's the guy with the little Hitler haircut and the mustache,
The
right?
little
The little
mustache.
stash. Yeah, he's like from New York somewhere.
Yeah, that guy.
He's like the Bronx or some shit.
I am Bronx.
Mm.
You're the Bronx Warrior, man.
Hmm.
You ever see that movie?
What are you drinking, JP?
Like,
A protein shake.
Oh.
A
A protein
shake?
shake. Yeah.
A poutine
Oh,
shake.
there we go.
Does that offset what you're smoking?
Okay, yeah, that's him.
What?
I guess his mustache gets thinner or thicker depending on what.
Mustache.
Yeah,
Depending on the audience.
Oui, oui.
yeah, that's the one where his comedy was all about him and his wife trying to get pregnant.
Hmm.
Leah, why are you sending me messages about B2K going back on tour?
And why are you saying it out loud during the show,
Information.
man?
That's what I was trying to announce when I went like this, but then I
Oh,
was
the very first time I ever met her in person, she said, Eldanya, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
Who's that
Yeah.
made from?
What's
Isn't that
Okay, song?
Yeah, who sings
B2K?
that? Oh.
B2K. JP, I just said,
BTK.
follow
I don't-
follow
I
the
forgot
joke.
who- I forgot who B2K is. Hold on. B2K.
Bind them,
Symbol.
torture them, kill them.
Oh, hey. I remember that cover of this. Wow. I'm looking at the album cover of them.
Oh, the accountant too is on
Prime. Yeah.
That's one that I
It
watched.
was-
That's actually
was-
hella good. Like I hella recommend that movie. I like the Amateur with Rami Malek. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
I
was it.
forgot about
Oh.
that.
I watched Guy Ritchie's new movie that's on Apple Plus, The Fountain of Youth. It's kind of like
Okay.
Okay.
that was pretty cute. With,
That seemed whimsical. Whimsy.
Whimsy. I need
Whimsy.
whimsy.
I watched Death of a Unicorn and I said, "Oh, it's
Oh, the whimsy.
it's really on the nose." No, it's about the death of a unicorn.
Yeah.
The way I screamed, I said, "This is so fucking stupid."
Wait, what?
The death of-
Oh, did you think it was the death of a company? Because that's what I thought.
No. I thought it was gonna
Shit.
be. I thought it was gonna be like metaphorical or something.
Yeah.
But as soon as the movie starts, it's literally the death of a unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be, of a startup company that.
You weren't paying
You know?
attention on our most anticipated then.
Well,
The Materialist is not a rom-com.
no?
Is that,
No.
is that the one with-
Are you joking?
No, it's not a rom-com. It is a rom, less calm.
God.
It's like
Like
a
a
romantic
rom-drom?
drama. Yeah, it is.
Who's
It's
in-
more of a romantic drama, but because Dakota is heading it, it looks a little bit.
Pedro, Dakota,
Pa-
and
Funny.
Pedro, Chris Evans.
Pedro Pascal, Chris Evans.
Yeah,
and-
Chris
Oh,
Evans,
Chris
the one
Evans,
from
that's true.
the one from YouTube and
Hmm.
Instagram.
That
You
was
guys
like a
know?
Hallmark
Yeah.
movie to
Cookies
me.
Fam-
Gathering of the Geeks.
Yeah, Gathering of the Geeks. Chris
Yeah,
Evans.
that Chris
is
Evans.
him. Yeah, he finally got a role.
We're so proud.
I was so. I said I messaged him first thing, and I said I hope she chooses you.
Team Chris Evans.
There's a twist in The Materialist that's so fucking obscene and ridiculous, and so I said I can't wait for other people to watch this and just be like, what? Message me like, what the fuck?
the twist
What?
is they,
It's an A24 movie, so just keep that
the
in
twist
mind.
Oh,
is the two guys hook
no.
up and they don't give a shit about the girl. That's the twist.
Oh, wouldn't that
You
be
know
nice?
what? I would watch that. I
Happy
would.
Pride.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy
Happy
Pride.
Life.
I've seen that twist work really well, man. Like you ever see the show Penny Dreadful? Like they're
Yeah.
Mhm.
like with the werewolf and Dorian
Oh.
Gray. Like there was hella sexual tension. You thought one of them was gonna.
I've only seen Quarter to Light, so I can't relate.
Yeah.
That was so funny when that
Mhm.
Did
happened.
you like that, Joe?
What's that?
I said I've
I
only
zoned
seen
out.
Quarter. I said I've only seen Quarter to Light.
Oh my God, y'all are talking too much. I mean, over each other.
Oh my God.
Tell me.
Oh no, he's gonna start stimming. I'm just kidding. You're like, don't bully me. JP, do what you do, please, because my stem is vocal stemming. I start singing.
What are you talking about?
You said
No,
you're
what are you talking about?
overstimulated. You said you're overstimulated.
Oh, because Johnny was talking, but never
We all
mind.
need to just hug JP at the same time. Everybody at the count of
No,
three, pull your
because I'm
dicks out.
trying to-
We love
One,
you, JP.
Oh my God.
Love
I'm
you.
So that means just
I
one
hate
person
y'all.
pulls their dick out because Johnny's not on camera.
No, he can still do it behind the scenes. Hood
Yeah.
to hood,
Y'all nasty.
tip to tip.
Going on.
We're trying to calm JP down.
No, y'all are not that. It doesn't matter about that.
okay.
You need Jesus. Oh my
JP, Jesus
You
is
need
here
Jesus.
if you want him to be here.
God. Shut up. Anyway.
Don't smile too hard. Jesus
Johnny, what
is
else were
here.
you watching? I hate you.
Hate y'all.
The Materialist. There's other stuff that's about to come out. I'm excited for Elio. I think this is the first Pixar movie
Oh,
that I'm
wait,
like
what?
excited about. The one where he wants to go to space. The
Oh,
little
fun.
boy, Elio.
Oh.
It's the first Pixar movie in 20 years to have a blooper reel.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
We love
what's
a blooper reel.
Used to
The
have
new
big-
villain.
Blooper.
Yeah, the new
What's-
villain in Toy Story 5 is an iPad, like a leapfrog pad.
Really?
I said,
how-
how? Okay, how original.
Oh, you're being serious about
Bring
that.
back Sid. Bring back really sadistic kids who belong in prison.
When
An
does
iPad.
yeah, Toy Story.
But you're being serious about Toy Story 5?
when does
Yeah.
28 years later come out?
Next
Okay.
week?
28 years.
28 years later.
Come on, it's in the title.
Sorry.
Which is weird because you can't find 28 days later anymore on streaming
Hmm.
unless you
No,
pay for
have to
it.
pay, yeah.
I said
But
Okay.
28
28
weeks
years.
later is like on
Everywhere.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It comes out-
really? That's hella. That's fucked up.
June.
It's funny though.
But then
comes
I
out
went and watched 28
2019.
Days Later, and I said, "Oh, I see why." Because it does, like, in this year and age, it does look like a weird science experiment movie, like a student film.
It's very grainy.
Oh,
Yeah.
the production.
It's very grainy.
It didn't age well, and they didn't preserve the film, I feel.
Yeah.
Who did? It's okay.
Video games, I beat Blueprints, but I only
What?
got end credits. I still have... No? Game of the
I
year,
don't.
in my
I don't
opinion.
know.
Mm.
On.
It's called
still play
Blue
games.
Prince.
I know.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
Let me see.
That's what
Like a
Blueprint was originally.
like a
Blueprints.
prince. And then I started playing the game, and I said Blueprints. Blueprints. I get it.
The
What was-
parkour game?
Blueprints.
What was
Yeah. Wait.
Johnny? What was that game called that Fulci dropped on the chat?
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of that fingerprints joke from the Animaniacs. That was pretty funny that they got away with that back in the day.
Yeah, that's a
Fingerprints.
I don't know.
Super,
Like
it's that
it's
super game.
I don't have a new console, so I don't fucking pay attention to anything video game related. If I can't play it, then what's the point? You know?
I might
yeah.
have to, I
What
might,
a Debbie Downer point of view. There's still stuff that drops on the floor
I,
on the
I-
previous gen.
I might need to get a PS5 though if that
Ooh.
when that comes out.
Which
I
game?
wanna. Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to
It looks
find
like
it.
No More Heroes is like basically. What
Oh, Romeo is Dead Man.
Oh.
so it's also a ripoff of an old DMX movie too with Jet Li. Like
X gonna
Romeo
give it
must
to you.
die.
Romeo must die. That's what
it's
I
a-
thought of.
It's a grasshopper Suba game.
Grasshopper.
Yeah.
Alters came out
51.
yesterday.
It's a lot like No More Heroes because it's the same.
Aw.
Same designer, game designer.
That's
I
just
wanna
what I've
play
been doing lately. I've been in my gaming era. Because for Mother's Day, I asked for
Gaming
PlayStation
girly.
Extra. For Mother's Day, I got PlayStation Extra. So like I got a Portal. So like, you know, I can screen play from the PlayStation 5 to my handheld. And so when I tell you that's all I do, and then my kids are like, do I have a mother anymore? And I'm like, get out of here. I'm trying to figure out this layout in Blueprints.
Who's gonna feed us?
Figure it out, motherfuckers. And that's just what, you know, I just video game. I'm like, you can call me a gamer girl, I guess. No Fortnite. I did see that they are dropping Hank Hill, Cleveland Brown, and Bob from Bob's Burgers in Fortnite.
Oh.
But I would never in my life play Fortnite.
I want Boomhauer.
The one game that I
Boomhauer.
play right now is the reissue of Oblivion.
Okay.
I played
Okay.
Oblivion Cell and back on the 3.
Silent Hill. Silent Hill came out with the remake of part
Oh,
2
the new one looks fucking sick. And the guy
I'm gonna
who
get that.
the guy who's writing the new game also wrote an anime or manga called because I can't remember the name of it. But it's about the kids. You're like, bitch, can you shut the fuck up?
Go on.
JP, I'm gonna get back to you after the show.
Fuck you, I'm sorry.
Because I can't think of the name of it.
Well, what did
But
they
I started
say?
watching it. There's 3 seasons of it on Crunchyroll. I started watching it. Also, nerd fun fact, my kids were like, guess what? I was like, what? We found out how to log into Dad's Crunchyroll on the TV in the living room.
Oh boy.
And I was like, I hope there's no hentai on there. Like, what are you guys watching?
What?
And they're like, oh, it was to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I said, you fucking nerds, like, get out of my house. I'm not raising no nerds. You better start picking up a football and throwing that thing to the goal.
Uh-huh.
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Anyway.
But it was really funny. It was just really cute because they were so like, you don't know with Gojo and Blue. I'm like, no, I don't know, you nerds. Let's talk Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yugi Kaiba. Let's
Was
get into that.
All the
Yeah.
Yugis.
So,
It's
like,
time to duel.
Jujutsu Kaisen's basically just like a new edgy version of Yu Yu Hakusho. Like that's what
No, say it right, Johnny. Leah,
Yeah,
he didn't say it. Yeah, Hakusho. Yeah, Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho. I guess.
hmm Have you guys ever heard of a guy he can fight ghosts? Yu Hakusho.
That one right there.
My favorite manga growing up was Marmalade Boy, and it was about
Marmalade
a
Boy. What the fuck?
stepbrother and stepsister falling in love,
No.
forbidden romance.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
when my dad died, he still had some money on his debit card, and
Uh-uh.
I went to Barnes and Noble and I bought the whole collection before giving the card to my aunt and uncle. I did. Put it in my backpack and I pretended like I had it the whole time. I said my
So
dad
that-
would have wanted me to have this.
There you go.
That's a good memory. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Because they made me forge his signature to get his last social security check after he was dead.
Okay, okay.
And that's on John Merritt and Angelina Merritt of Orange County, California, in case the FBI is looking for them.
From the OC.
Okie dokie.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Anaheim?
Who's that cult leader's wife that's still missing?
Where's Shelly?
Where is
That's the one.
Shelly?
Mission
That'd be-
Impossible? Mission Possible. Find Shelly. Tom Cruise, you do your own stunts? How about you stunt your way into finding Shelly?
Now we know how to get Elle off the trail.
They
you
hid
know?
her on the top
Yeah.
shelf. You can't see up there. Okay?
Oh,
You can't.
Like, tiny little elf.
What if that's the final straw? What if that's what gets us killed? Not talking about Scientology, but pointing out that he's only 5'2".
but he's a short king.
He could do his own stunts because they're pocket stunts.
Oh,
He jumped
Oh,
off a
my
cliff.
bad.
He literally jumped from the top floor to the bottom.
He looks like he's a tired. He does, man.
It's like those viral videos where they
Yeah.
look,
The
the little person goes to jump in the water. It's like a bloop.
Yeah.
oh.
That's Tom Cruise
There's-
stunts.
There's one circling in Spanish, a Spanish reporter talking about puddle, and
Yeah.
people just start
Oh, I
laughing
love
in
that.
them. Yeah, but it's Spanish speakers basically, and it's just funny because I said to my mom, she's like, "Is this real?" Like, no, this AI. She's like, "This is what you're gonna start seeing. It's not real." She was like, "How can you tell the difference?" I told her, you just can't. I don't know."
You
Well,
shouldn't have
You
told
just
her.
gotta
Yeah.
believe that people aren't gonna do that.
The way it splashes, you can tell it's not real.
Yeah.
I at first thought it was real when the first lady
Well,
went in.
Even the first lady, you see the way she goes in, and it's kind of like,
No,
okay, it doesn't. It's off a little bit. you know?
Mm. What's the best thing you guys have eaten this month? And don't say
Oh
yes.
shit! Hold on.
This month,
You didn't-
sushi.
What's the best meal you've had this month?
Sushi, I'd say.
What's your go-to sushi?
We like the dragon roll. I like
What's in that?
shrimp tempura,
Mm.
salmon, and what else is in it? I don't know. That's one.
That's not
one
the
we
cream
always order.
cheese one, is it?
Oh no, I never get anything with cream cheese. It overpowers the
Yeah,
much.
no.
I
There's,
don't-
I
avoid cream
didn't
cheese
realize
at
there
all
was
costs.
two. I didn't know that there was two classes of sushi eaters until recently. People who
Juan, what
like
is that?
blue cheese or the cream cheese, and the ones who don't.
Oh, I hate
Go
cream
on.
cheese. I avoid
Mm-mm,
anything
no,
with cream
I
cheese at all
can't.
costs.
Yeah, put some of
I
that
love me
spicy
some
mayonnaise on
cream
it. But
cheese.
That's
JP,
basically
That's
hold
all you
on.
taste. That's all
Oh,
you
that's
taste,
a tomato.
JP,
You're-
hold on, I'm trying.
though.
to get
You're
there.
pretty much.
Oh, that's right.
You're
You went
pretty
to
much-
Bulgaria and you ate the fun cheese.
Hold on, JP. I'm getting there.
You ate all that good cheese.
So yeah, so basically that's tomato, and then on top of that is a portobello mushroom
Uh-huh.
with that
Ooh.
cheese that they make there,
Yeah.
and more tomato.
Mhm.
It was all freaking vegan.
Balsamic
and
as well?
vegetarian. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, can I cookie? Please don't. Oh,
But when,
what?
What?
when, it,
Joe?
when it's
What?
made well, it's good. Vegan
Oh,
meals.
yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried making like what's it called? Like a tomato mozzarella.
With
Basil.
basil. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it.
and the-
bruschetta.
Balsamic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this little salad. Like it's just
Oh.
that though. And I made it, and I was like, "Is this what it's supposed to taste like?" And it is. And then I said, "I don't get it." I don't, because all of these things separately I like, but together I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I did not.
Mm.
No, I like it with like when you make like the salad, you use the mozzarella balls and the small
Yeah, so in a
tomatoes,
salad,
and you
yeah,
really chop up the
yes,
basil.
in
Then
a
it's good.
salad I could do it, but when it's like the plate, because that's
On a
what I did.
plate,
I
yeah.
made an appetizer
Yeah.
of like the tomatoes with the basil and I do like it baked too, like with chicken. But
Mm-hmm.
I made it a raw dish because I was like, it was hot. I was like, let me make it raw,
It's a summer
and
dish, yeah.
it just wasn't.
Giving.
It was. I said, is this Italy? Because this
Am I
is.
Italian now?
I said maybe I'm not Italy.
You guys try the jalapeno Philadelphia cream cheese?
Absolutely.
Yes, the whipped one,
No, it just kind of comes in like a little
the
plastic
regular.
container, and I just
Yeah.
put my bagels and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so good.
There's these little it's from Del Corazon in the frozen section, and it's like phyllo dough, really thin, and it's stuffed with cream cheese, jalapenos, bacon, and you just pop it in the air fryer for like 10 minutes, and it's like a jalapeno popper but like condensed and like light. Like it doesn't feel like you're eating like a whole breaded ass, and they're so freaking good. But I made sure that none of my family members liked it in my house. So whenever I buy it, I'm like, oh, I forgot you guys don't like it. Oh no, I have to eat the whole box alone.
no.
What's it called? What company?
It's from a company, I think it's called Del Corazon.
Okay.
And they're like these little jalapeno popper bites, but instead of like breaded jalapenos,
Yeah, it's in a
it's phyllo dough.
Yeah.
Sorry, phyllo dough, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Phyllo.
Dad never taught me how to say it right.
Whatever. Say however you want.
I learned by watching you.
I thought he would teach me, but he never did.
No.
He said, "You're
That's
not
cool.
French enough, bitch."
Wee
Oui,
Would never.
wee.
He said, "Oui, oui, your way home." I said, "No." So anyways, there's also stuff that we were talking about, like Leah wanted some recommendations for summer ween. That's when your wiener experiences summer for the first time.
Oh,
Well, if
I
you
don't
never
know if I
watched
can
the
remember.
Great Cuddy, like I really
I don't know if I can remember. And Joe was born in the summer, so it was fresh on his mind.
Yeah, like I mean, I know I was running around naked as a little kid, like like 90% of the time. So
Your mom, look at his little summer ween.
I probably got a sunburn on it.
When you have siblings, like I had all brothers growing up, and I remember when my youngest brother Matthew, when he was like 4 or 5, he thought it was so funny to take off all of his clothes and chase us around the house
Naked, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember one
That's
time
a little boy thing to do.
Yeah, I remember one time I hid underneath their bunk bed, but their bunk bed obviously has rails, and he put himself in between the bottom mattress and the rails, and his penis was just hanging, yeah.
Between.
And I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Joke's on you. Yeah.
I think the most kids do stupid shit, right? I think the most absurd, obscene, stupid thing I've ever done was me and my older brother Marcus, who you guys have seen on the show, from Two Stone to Review. We didn't get along a lot because we always butted heads, because I felt I was the more mature one, but he was the oldest. Okay. So we butted heads a lot. And I was the only girl, so we butted heads a lot. But for some reason, one magical summer, Fox Family put out a movie called Au Pair. Do you guys remember that movie?
No.
It was about a family who got a babysitter for the summer, and she fell in love with the dad and ended up marrying the dad. Okay. And we happened to watch it, and we were both watching it together, but we were also snacking on pickles. And I don't know what came over us, but we started throwing the pickles at the wall.
What is wrong with y'all?
And we started chucking pickles at the wall like full speed, watching this movie. It's the most we ever got along. So neither one of us was stopping. We were trying to one-up each other, and just to end the night with a wall full of pickle guts and stuff. And then from that night on, it was like the legend of Mr. Pickle. And so I was like,
is that why you love pickles so much?
No. I'm just a savory bitch. You know, I just like sour and savory.
I thought maybe because it was a a good memory, a family memory.
remember
that
that-
you're
No,
like-
but I told him. I asked him. I said, "Would you get a pickle tattoo with a little Parisian hat on it?" And he does his own tattoos, and he was like, "I never thought to do it." And so I think he's gonna do it. That's his next tattoo.
Are you
But-
gonna
Good
get-
lord.
But it's the stupidest thing. Like, why would you do that? But also like
Why
au
not?
pair, and I
Well,
think
how-
they ended up making like 3 au pair movies.
How old were you?
Ooh, I don't know. Whenever au pair came out, let me Google.
What year did that come out?
I'm about
Do
to
you remember?
Google.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're teenager, it could just be complete boredom,
Hmm
right? And
Oh, 1999. I was like 9.
okay.
Yeah, I was like 9.
Or it could
9 or
just be
10. Just dumbass motherfucker.
yeah, you find it entertaining. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
I think it also was the first time where I saw like a female lead in a movie that was the romantic interest that wasn't blonde
Okay.
and like traditionally white. So
Mm,
it was
Okay.
a lot of change in my life,
there you go.
you know. What's the greatest music video? Don't tell me "Drive Me Crazy" by Britney Spears because of the Melissa Joan Hart cameo.
I don't
Are you
know what
asking
that
us a
video
question?
is.
You asking?
In like what way? Are we talking about like sexiest music video?
No, just what's your favorite music video?
Wham!
In
No.
any time?
What's that one?
Aha.
This aha. That's it. There you go.
Take on me.
Happiness is flavor
Yeah.
by Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah. Cookie nose. There you go. Bam.
You grab
That
the
blew my
penis
mind
and
as
just
a kid.
do it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
If
Not
I had to
because of
say the one
song,
that
but
br-
because of the video.
If I had to say one that brings me like nostalgia the most, is probably like "Drive" by Incubus.
Mm.
I don't even think I've seen that video.
The hand drawn one, it's like
Animated.
sketch.
Yeah.
The
It's like
hand job?
sketch. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
What?
Whatever to oh, is that the same song?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, sorry. Let me leave.
Pardon me.
I was in college then, so I didn't have
Mm.
cable.
You guys didn't listen to Incubus?
I
well,
sure
I heard it
did.
on the radio, but I didn't have cable because I couldn't afford it because I was in school.
Oh, let me think back
Yeah.
to Let me think back to olden times. What are old music
fuck?
videos?
Back in the olden days.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. I like that music video.
Michael Jackson
no
Thriller is always a
privacy.
classic.
Oh.
Yeah.
That used to scare me. Like I was
Yeah.
actually afraid of that movie.
Yeah, it was well produced. The
Yeah.
production value on that video was through the roof.
I remember the first time watching it, I was like hiding behind the wall.
Mhm.
The
Like-
video for "What Is Love" by Hathaway is hella scary too.
What is
Really?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, dude. Where they're like they're in that creepy house and like he's kind of like
Mhm.
Dracula and shit in it, man. Like it's pretty. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't think I've ever seen it. But I will say Night at the Roxbury was my comfort film and I had it on DVD in college.
And that sounds about right for you.
And I had it on repeat. I would just watch, like, in my dorm room when you walk in, that would be playing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That
I
would be
have
playing.
I have a weird love for Eurodance now, man. I hated it so much when I was in junior high and in elementary school and shit when it was popping. But now, like when I hear like the Mighty Mighty Dub Cats or like anything but the girl or any of that stuff, that like I don't know, I it cracks me up. You know what I mean? It's pretty fun.
It's got that nostalgia kick now.
Yeah, listening to "Rhythm of the Night" by Corona or like.
Oh hell yeah!
There was one Radiohead video I really liked. What was it? What was the
Where he's
song?
riding around the shopping cart.
No, where the guy's laying on the sidewalk and everyone's wondering why aren't you getting up? Then he
Oh,
tells them,
God. Yeah.
He's like, because I'm dead, stupid.
and then
Chasing
it
pavement.
pans out and they're all laying down on the.
Yeah, it's the video for the song "Just."
Yeah, that one's good.
Mm.
You
It's
did
from
it
their-
yourself. Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
It's-
That's the one.
It's from their album What the Bends, right? Oh, yes,
Yeah,
it is. Hold on.
Their
Yes.
best album.
Yeah, I like that video.
Oh,
Have you
Yeah.
guys watched any recent music videos in this year of 2025?
no.
No.
Like
Hell
the ones
no.
that like rappers and like metal bands that I listen to put out.
No.
I honestly feel like the only music videos I've seen are like Sabrina Carpenter And I feel
Yeah.
like it's because they're the only
Yeah.
ones that I ever see. Like they're the only ones I've ever
It's-
randomly come across as a Sabrina Carpenter.
She's the one everyone's mad at right now, right? Because of her album cover.
And I fucking love the
Yeah.
album
Yeah.
cover, so fuck off.
Do you
It's
really?
a good album
I'm
cover.
obsessed with it. I love it because
What's the
there's
controversy?
no one way to be a woman. So for other women to tell her how to be a woman, you're
You're missing the point.
yes.
Yes.
And like it's such a
What?
white feminist thing to do, to be like, this is how you should be a woman, and it's like no,
No.
The
because
album?
she's being dog walked. She's being dog walked by a man.
Okay.
What?
And-
Right.
Oh.
I think I thought it was sexy. I thought it was
It's
cute.
it's a music. It's
It's
a
an album.
It's an album,
album
cover.
cover.
album cover. Yeah, it's not. Like,
You mean the one that she's turning her head backwards?
She's getting her hair pulled like a leash.
Yeah, like
Well,
Down
what
on
am
her
I
knees,
looking
and
at?
The guy's like holding her fucking head in her hand.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the one
even
she
the
has a
look she
tattoo
has
right
for
here.
Man-Child, I'm obsessed. And I fucking love Man-Child. I watched a 3-minute dissertation on what Man-Child was about from Gen Z, and I was like, you cannot possibly tell me that you guys did not know that this was a satirical take on telling a man that he is stupid. You guys really sat and broke this down
Mm-hmm.
because you couldn't tell if she was talking about herself or him. And I was like, you guys can't be serious.
child. That sounds familiar.
I don't know that one. I just know about
It
the
just came out.
Yeah,
It
I think
literally
I-
just came
Oh.
I
out.
think I saw a short clip.
But the video is also super cute. Very like 70s.
Oh,
like,
is that the
very-
one where she's in a jacuzzi?
Joe, that's the After Dark. that's the site that you had After Dark.
Pig farts.
Yeah, that's the one with the two little pigs, and she's in a jacuzzi, right?
Yeah, you know, because the pigs,
Yeah,
those
the
squealing
two
ass
cute little
motherfuckers,
pigs,
cute
yeah.
little tails.
Yeah.
Cute little things.
I love Sabrina Carpenter though, and
Yes.
I
Okay.
think whenever they
Whoa.
come for her, it's so unwarranted. And you know what it is? I think it's because she's soft and feminine, but funny.
Yeah.
And I think people don't want that they want you to either take a stand or don't. They don't want you to be funny about it. Like they don't want you.
You know what? I think this is the first time Els talked about something in pop culture that I know what you're talking about. Mark it down on the
Oh.
calendar.
Look,
Mark
and I
it
don't want to
down.
take it too far, but Cookie probably knows what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Renee Rapp as well is so funny.
Who?
Renee Rapp. She played the new Regina in Mean Girls.
Oh, now you lost me.
Sex Lives of College Girls, the blonde.
No,
The lesbian.
I don't know.
She's the blonde lesbian. She is the mouthpiece of Gen Z lesbians.
Oof.
What?
I probably know her.
She
I don't
just did
know.
an interview with Z-Way
Okay,
Where-
Gen Z is what age?
after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
So mid 20s to mid 30s?
Or I would
Yeah.
say mid
Wait.
20s,
late teens.
What are you talking about?
early 30s, like 31
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah, late
Yeah.
teens, early 30s. Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
Alpha's the
Because
youngest.
I would say that I am a minor. I'm a minor child in the
Minor.
millennials. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a minor.
We're not
God.
elderly millennial.
No, I'm a young millennial. I'm like a
Yeah.
young, cute, precocious
Geriatric
millennial.
millennial.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like
You
a
could just say
millennial.
young
I got my
millennial.
boobs a little early.
Young,
Yeah.
just young millennials good enough. We don't have to put any other words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cosign whatever. Like, have you guys seen Cruel Intentions? I watched that when I was 11.
Rule, that's with.
That's when where Sarah
Sophie?
McGillar makes out with the girl from Hellboy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was you. I
Yeah,
just saw a
Mama
TikTok
Blair.
of
Yeah.
Ava Philippi, their
aren't-
daughter.
aren't
She
they-
posted a TikTok. Somebody saying, "Not Cruel Intentions." Modern Cruel Intentions, because it was her and her boyfriend, and she posted a response. Ew. But her boyfriend does low-key look like her daddy, so I mean.
Oh,
God.
no.
Is that series out yet? The TV series that.
Yeah, but I heard it wasn't very good. But
Okay.
Ryan
I
Phillippe
haven't heard
has a
anybody talk
show
about
out on Prime right now called Motorheads or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's basically Fast and Furious Junior, where a bunch of high school kids refurbish cars and race.
There you
And
go.
I said,
Is
should
he
I watch
trying to be
this?
a high school kid?
No. Wouldn't that be funny though? I don't know if he's like a shop owner or a dad,
Oh.
But I feel like he might be like secretly one of their. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it for research because I don't have any shows on my roster right now.
Really?
Well, until the bear drops and
What,
I
what
cannot
about that?
wait.
Is
It's
that
Squid
happening
Game.
soon?
Yeah,
Yes.
in like 2 weeks.
Next, June 25th.
Okay.
That's what I was
Okay.
gonna run by you guys because I know it's a tight turnaround.
Yeah,
What do you
chef.
mean?
But my birthday stream, I want to do the bear because we did the bear last season. I want to do the bear and I want to do Squid Games because they both wrap in the same week. Final
3 a.m.
seasons.
You want
I'm
to
gonna wake up at 3 a.m.
Binge.
How many
bitch.
seasons of Squid Games is there?
3.
Uh,
This will be the third and final.
2.
Okay.
There's
Too many.
two and a half, and then the other half of season 2 is about to drop, right?
Oh, they
Yeah.
did that.
Does
Is it 2.5 or is it 3?
It's 3. It's
I think
3.
it's 3.
It's
I don't
3,
count it as
yeah.
3 because it's literally a continuation
Oh.
of this.
And this is going to be the end, though, right? They're wrapping it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, this is
And,
it.
yeah. I really
And then they'll
watched
probably
it.
do They'll probably do Squid Games America. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Mr. Beast again.
I don't mind. Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay, I have a question for Cookie.
Hmm.
What is it? What's the movie Mountainhead?
Oh
Hmm?
God! It was.
Why do you want that deleted from Max?
I
Mountain
fucking
Head?
hated it.
Cookie,
So
you watched
much.
it?
It's
Cookie,
so
I thought I was the only one, and I thought I said, oh, I know all of these comedians. I know all of their brands of humor. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. It was like the perfect recipe for a great movie, and it
But
was.
yeah, I fast forwarded. I'm sorry, I fast
Yeah,
forwarded.
I let it gaslight me into
Like-
thinking I wasn't funny anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And I
I
was high
questioned
on-
myself.
yeah.
Lost
No,
it.
it's real.
I
It's
fast
real
forwarded.
bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
just because you know what it like. It's feel. You know how like Succession dialogue is very fast and
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Uh-huh.
like it just felt like the first 45 minutes of the movie was just them jibber jabbering to each other, and I couldn't follow anything. And then it just took this weird ass turn
Hmm
that was unwarranted. It was just.
I don't even feel
weird.
like it was properly promoted
it-
either. I think they
Yeah.
knew it was going to be a flop.
Is it a
Yeah,
For
it's
as
a
many
bunch of-
big people that were in it, I didn't know until it literally the day it came out that it
Yeah.
was a thing.
Why
What
is
was
it
Is it
what
just
is it called again?
Mountainhead?
It's on HBO.
HBO, yeah.
on Max?
Look
Yeah.
it up. Y'all know I got it.
It's a bunch of rich people that go to this mountain
Resort,
lodge
secluded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they hang out.
And you know, I love me a
Hang out.
dystopian movie. I
Mhm.
love an end of days threat of end of days
Yeah,
movie. I
thought
love
this
it.
was- yeah.
I couldn't.
Steve
I thought
Carell.
that'd be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be smart, fast,
Yeah.
but I just,
What is it from the same creators as of Succession?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah.
oh shit, seriously, wow.
Dang,
Maybe
there's
they must.
so many 1-star reviews.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
Like, it's
I
just
was-
so bad.
So wait, okay. Let me
I couldn't even pay attention to it at all.
Look, that's all you had to say from the creators of Succession. I'll be like, skip.
Well, then
Uh-oh.
I should have liked it is my problem.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
People that
sounds
have to,
about. Now you know what I saw in Succession.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh my God, I've turned into Joe. How did this happen?
you reached that day in your age. You reached that day in the age where he himself, the veil was lifted.
Yes. Yes.
You're in your 40s now. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there you go.
But it
I'm
was
gonna
a
start complaining
specific
about
day.
runtimes.
It's like 40 plus this many days, and that's when everything turns to shit. It's not like it's not the actual specific age year. It's like age and days. And
minute.
I can't
And
wait
a
to be
minute.
more disillusioned, Joe. I look forward to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's fun.
I look forward to it.
Hell, have you seen that ballerina show that?
Ballerina
Valentino?
cappuccina?
The John
Yeah,
Wick.
no.
Ballerina cappuccina.
Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la. You guys know Italian brain rot?
Time.
Bombardiro, cockadillo.
It's called Tolia.
Sahur. My kids, I have
What?
kids. That's why I know this.
What?
Ballerina
From the creators
cappuccina.
of- what's
No?
it called?
The
It's from
ballerina
the
movie?
creators of
The John Wick
no,
people?
John
What are you
Wick,
talking about?
right?
it's a
Yeah.
series. Wait,
Oh, this,
No.
okay, so you're not
There's
talking
a-
about the John Wick movie. Then.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you're talking about the one who did Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, they came out with a new series.
Bunheads. Yeah, she has a new series. I haven't watched it yet though.
Oh,
Then put that in your freaking list, miss. I don't have anything to watch on my list. There you go. I póntalo.
there you
You
go.
watched it?
Nope. Oh, I'll watch the first episode. It's good.
Watch
We're gonna watch it together.
I did finish Ginny and Georgia season 3. Hated it. Made a post about it. Got flamed. Got flamed by Gen Z. And I didn't respond to none of them. And then somebody DM'd me and was like, so you're just gonna post and not respond? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what
It sounds like
that's what
Twitter.
grown adults do.
I was like, yeah, I don't care what you guys say about my opinion. I was like, I said my opinion looking for other like-minded opinions. Like, I'm not going to read yours and be like, this is the hill I die on. It was a
Yeah.
shitty show, shitty characters, shitty plot. Doesn't make sense. I was like, and do I still watch it? Yeah. But I admitted it in my post. I watch it for science.
Where did you
I
post
watched.
it at?
I watched Neighbors and Friends.
Neighbors and
Oh, the
Friends.
Apple show?
Yeah.
Oh, the one with
John
Big
Hamm?
Dick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. John Hamm, I meant. John's Ham, I meant. John's
it's
Ham.
pretty good.
Yeah, I watched
enjoyed
the
it.
first 2 episodes and I thought it was cool. I haven't finished it though.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
What a fucked up way to start the show though. The way I wanted to
Yeah.
fight everybody. I was like, all of you, and then for the bitch to be like, oh, I didn't know she was my employee. I was like, come on, and I don't like men, but I was like, men deserve better.
Do better.
Men
But it-
deserve.
But it just goes to show
Show
you
you how different, what a different world people live in, right?
Such a fucked up situation all around. But that's where I feel like there is such a place for conversation there where people don't want to have it, where it's like you're making it Me Too to the point where I don't want to even employ women.
Mm.
Even associating with women
How
makes
he
it
loses his job.
yeah, like
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
associating with or looking at or like even being in the same room as a woman, it's like I'm in danger.
Yeah, but as you watch, anyway. If you finish watching it, you'll see.
Yeah.
It's not what you think.
Yeah.
It
was just the initial kickoff
it's
of it
frustrating.
all.
It's definitely frustrating. You're like, come on, but you'll see.
My guy
later
can't catch a break. He
Yeah.
ends up being like a mass rapist and serial killer. He just
No.
needed a thrill. He just was looking for a
I
thrill.
don't think he would have taken the role if that was the outcome.
Mm.
Remember that White Christmas episode of Black Mirror that he did?
That's
Yeah.
my
So, like,
favorite.
Don't do shit like that. Like John Hamm's played some creeps and shit. So
Oh
like,
yeah, like
Oh,
Fargo.
geez,
The final
like that.
was it the final season of
one of
Fargo?
the things I like best about him is like
Yes.
probably played more skeezes than he
Yeah.
had. He actually
Yeah.
He could play a role in one of my movies for sure.
Okie dokie.
One of my special movies.
One of my special Joe. Oh no, they
private
accidentally put
movies.
hardcore movies on here.
Oh
Put a
no.
little scene in there. Ooh.
John's glazed ham.
Joe just accidentally watched it.
That was
He
too
didn't-
much.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. John's Baked Ham Company. Like the honey.
Yeah, that's better.
Honey baked
Honey
Baked
ham.
ham.
like Joe
Too
didn't-
much ham in my sandwich.
Joe didn't realize a movie called My Stepmom Gets Stuck in the Washer Machine was.
Mhm.
Oh my god, how did that become a thing? Oh Jesus.
Well, she got stuck. That's how. He had to get her out.
I can't. I just can't.
Had to
It's
Like,
based on a
jostle her
true
loose.
story.
Just like
He didn't.
Porn is
Joe, if
become
your stepmom
so-
got stuck in the dryer, you wouldn't help her out naked,
Stop.
penetrated.
so,
What if
My
it was the only way to
ears.
get her out?
let me get you out by
fix it.
shoving you further in. You
Well,
know,
that's
like-
that's how you do it, like the Chinese
Yeah.
finger trap. Yeah,
Or the Winnie the
you have
Pooh
to push
bear,
in
you
to
know?
push out.
What's gonna be the next thing? Like
What?
For what?
I don't know.
What?
Like the next kinky kink.
What?
Like
Oh, the
Um,
next big
that-
thing.
What's a
Oh,
good
next. I thought he was saying
people,
neck.
yeah,
Make
it's
the
like-
step out of it, dude. I guess that's the next.
The neck
yeah,
is always the
actual,
best.
yeah, incest, yeah. Fuck.
Oh,
That's one step. Yeah. Taking this one step out. Yeah, exactly.
I think 3 years ago was what was it?
that
Feet
probably
or something
does
like
already exist on the darknet.
Oh yeah, like Elle already talked about. Like there is so much anime and manga that's about
That's
like,
incest. Yeah.
or at least
that? Oh,
there's like a element of that in between, like a brother and sister That's a huge subject matter, and
Which is gross.
like
Because if
pubescent
I was
kind
gonna
of-
write it, it would be like my rich
and
my
then,
rich step uncle
and then
John Ham.
there
You
was
know,
Yeah.
popular when I was a kid.
my aunt's husband John Ham accidentally fell backwards
Into
on
the
his
washing
back
machine.
into the washing machine, and the only way to get him out was reverse cowgirl.
It's been around for a while though, Joe. Like they had the Flowers in the Attic movies when I was a kid.
Yeah, Ham in the attic.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
that's a movie, an actual movie, not a porn. You know,
It was based off of books, though. Well, I mean, like it kind of set that kind of lore into people's heads where they were kind of like, "Oh, that's hot," you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I guess.
oh.
No,
Which
now
is
that I'm
gross
getting,
because when you watch it, those kids are like decrepit and anemic and have not seen the
Yeah.
sun. They're fucking basement babies. Them to be sexually interested in each other is gross.
Well,
Yeah.
Like you've never
It's a
been
bit much.
outside. You don't know what a real boy looks like.
That's people under the stairs, no?
Yeah.
it's kind of
Pretty
the
much.
same, yeah, I guess.
I'm sorry, basement babies is a little too controversial for now. Under the stairs, under the
Basement babies.
under the care.
some BBs.
Oh, I guess they were attic addicts, huh? Because they were upstairs. They weren't in the basement.
Oh shit.
Would you guys rather have illicit relations with your siblings upstairs or downstairs?
Next question.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was. Ew. You know what? When I was in high school, people used to think me and my brother were either dating or twins. No in between. Because I'm not gonna lie, when we moved to Georgia, I'm very introverted. He's an extrovert, so I very much was like, his friend group is my friend group. Wherever he went, I went. So people were like, that's either his girlfriend or his sister. And so when people mentioned it to me, I was disgusted. I was like, who? Just for this dude to end up like, I don't want to put his business out there, but he got bitches in his day. And I don't understand it because it couldn't be me. Could not.
Okay.
No, all that to say, whenever people talk about, because they used to call us flowers in the attic. I'm not gonna lie. No, they used to make fun of us and say that to us when I was in high school.
I'm sorry.
I know it's very triggering, especially because he's clearly not my type.
The fuck up.
Yeah, sharing DNAs, not
not my RNA, not my ribonoxyclearance or whatever the words are.
Anatomy.
What? Yeah, cough it up. Yeah. Okay,
It's longer COVID.
Longest COVID.
Longest COVID.
Damn.
Longevity COVID. Latitude and longitude.
Mhm.
This past the equator, baby.
The fuck you time?
JP.
Oh, happy Father's Day.
JP. You're
Happy Father's Day.
giving Witcher. You're giving Witcher right now.
Already? Oh, no, not
Mhm.
yet.
Your
That's
hair looks
tomorrow.
majestic.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I am glad none of y'all stepped up to be my father this year. Thank y'all.
Oh no,
So-
I got you.
I'm always your daddy.
Let me get my John Ham out. Me and Cookie gonna stand ham to ham to see who's gonna be your daddy.
You gotta pick.
That would be a good picture, you know? Both of y'all with the leash and with the colony.
Not you telling us
you
your
to one of
deep
y'all. I was like, all right, cool.
Cool.
I'll say that'd be a
You gotta wear that
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
You got an
Oh,
East
the-
Coast and a
no,
West Coast
wait.
daddy.
Yeah, you were talking about like step up. Like, yeah, I thought you were gonna start talking about having a dance off or something.
Yeah, step up.
Get served, man. Like
You guys know exactly what scene from You Got Served too.
when he slides on his forehead, that's like one of the most
Do it for Lil Saint.
I still don't know how he did that, man. Like, and not,
That can break someone's leg, actually. It's really hard, you know?
no, like I mean, like, how did he get his forehead to slide? Like, he had to wax it.
Well, Johnny,
Manny.
there's actually black people have a secret skill where they excrete forehead fluid when it's time to dance.
Slip and slide.
Natural dance and lube.
Yeah, it's
That's called
natural.
the tippity tap.
It's got to be the stuff that they put on the floor of a bowling alley. You guys ever actually step on the bowling alley?
Oh yeah.
Wait, speaking of gliding, the Diddy trial. I've been
Oh,
listening
God.
to.
Oh, you see Kanye West leave, man? I'll piss.
Yeah, I've been listening
what
to.
happened?
Wait,
Kanye and
West?
Bianca showed up to the courthouse and got rejected.
Well, they would let him into
Who,
the
huh?
overflow room. They would.
Yeah, they sequestered him to what's really funny is that they keep letting his son in, and his son also has sexual assault claims against
Allegations
him.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
But all of that to
Diddy Sense posts, man, like he was roasting Kanye pretty good, man. But the
who?
shit, 50.
Oh yeah, 50's a clown too. Honestly, let's be real. And I don't want to throw my brothers under the rug right now, under the bus during Juneteenth week, but we have to do it.
How
Fuck
dare
the
you.
game, fuck 50 Cent, fuck Diddy, fuck Kanye.
Fuck 'em all.
Anybody else on the list?
That's pretty
Fuck
much
'em.
Snoop.
that's
Fuck
kind of
Snoop
what
Dogg.
it's all about. No,
Yo, fuck Kai Cenat.
that's what
But not Bone Thugs and Harmony, right?
No.
No,
think
that's like
You said Bone Thugs and Harmony get a pass, right?
Please.
What is he actually getting charged with? Is it because
Racketeering because he went over state lines, and trafficking because he hired sex workers from across state lines to come to other states.
okay, so that's what he's getting nailed for?
yeah,
That's what he.
a lot of mobster stuff too, dude. Like there's
Okay.
a lot like
Oh,
bad dealings that he did. That like
yeah.
But mostly the RICO charge, because
Rico, that's the
basically
one.
if they can get him on RICO, they get all of his money
see that's the
and
thing.
all of
Yeah.
his assets. That's why they're trying to nail him on RICO,
They're trying him like a gangster. So like
Yeah.
Yeah.
because then the government seizes all of his assets, for which he already went from being worth 1 billion to 400 million,
Damn.
just because he had to liquidate all of his assets
yeah,
once it was a RICO charge.
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get
So at the end of the day, it's all about money and the government. It doesn't. It and to be perfectly honest, there's
He's gonna get away with it. He's gonna get away with it. I'm pretty sure.
there, but also I'll say this, and just to be the voice of the middle, like you could be on either side of whether or not he coerced anybody into anything. But at the end of the day, the stuff that they're charging him for, there's evidence for, but they keep questioning the witnesses on stuff that does not matter. Like stuff that's not pertinent to the case. Oh, so what position did they have you in? What the fuck does that have to do with me calling? Ask me who I called.
Right.
Ask me who I was billing. Why are you asking me what my favorite position was?
That's crazy.
It's
My
stupid.
God.
Be like, what's your favorite position?
But you did.
He said the puff. The puff daddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all
Well, he's not gonna get nailed for any real sexual stuff then.
well, it's sex trafficking.
Yeah, but I meant like
Well, he wasn't fucking them. He wasn't the one fucking them.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
He was blackmailing people with what? Like he was recording people.
Recording
after-
people and then blackmailing them after.
Yeah.
Which is the
but
oldest
on the
thing in
flip
book,
side,
right?
Cassie, the victims had the tapes too, so that's where I feel like there's a lot of wiggle room for the defense because he was not the only one with access to the videos.
Yeah,
He could have been tampered with.
like his bodyguards or
No, the Cassie had the tapes too,
yeah, but I meant there's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff that got leaked that were just
and then like the whole, yeah, like the clean. Honestly, if I was the cleanup crew, I would be the one pressing charges because you're cleaning up blood, semen, scat, probably. Let's be real.
Baby oil.
God.
Yeah, like everything. You're like it's all gonna be there.
Those cleaning crew, they're
Because she was
So,
literally carrying
it's
semen
funny that
from one room to the other to squirt it back out onto his nipples.
it just goes to show that this is getting this trial's getting done way faster than the Epstein Island
Oh, it's a
bullshit.
distraction. It totally is, man. Like they're putting
Yeah.
Diddy is a bad guy, but like yeah, like he is
Nowhere if he feels like a Epstein wannabe, like he aspired
Yeah.
to be, And I just recently deep dived Epstein, where I didn't even know that he was already a level 3 sex offender when he was arrested the last time. Like he was already, and I didn't know that. And then I'm listening to reading all about all of the specific things, and I was like, how do we have all of these photo evidence of Trump with him, and there's still no recoil from that? That's crazy. He absolutely was fucking those bitches on that island.
Yeah.
You cannot be associated with this man in that capacity. That many pictures, that many visits, that many trips. There's no way.
Like, I mean, not everyone that associated with Epstein is like whatever you want to call him.
If you flew on his airplane and hung out with him, you kind of are, in my opinion. Man.
I don't think so.
If you
because
went
he
to the
actually-
island, yes. That's what the whole house
it,
there was
though?
for.
Yeah,
Every
maybe.
room in there was equipped with those sex closets.
Right.
Maybe.
And even
Dude,
if you weren't
no.
participating, if you were quiet about
You
it,
knew
you're
about
still.
it.
You're there.
No, but I
You're
mean,
complicit.
I mean, he wasn't just a sex offender. He actually ran a business. I mean,
But
not
his
everything's
business,
like,
Well,
his
alright,
bus-
so
no, but his
in the
business was
fine print
illegal
on the bottom
too.
of the contract.
He
is-
was cooking books for tax reasons.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
So even his official business was still
Was criminal.
inherently criminal.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not. It's not like every person that associated with him was going on the island.
And I would say that if it
fucking
wasn't
minors, you know?
Trump, who didn't already have a history of sexual misconduct.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
what I mean.
I would
Everyone's
make an
making all these
argument-
people out to be rapists and sex offenders, but I mean, yes, probably some of them are, but some of them are probably just like you said, looking for loopholes to save money and stuff.
And I would do that business at
Yeah.
an office, not
Yeah.
at the island getting
Yeah.
fucked by a 14-year-old.
Bill Clinton. Same.
Yeah,
But
I mean, like, yeah, there's degrees. I mean, like, well, with Puff Daddy, there's a lot of people that I would say that, like, he associated with that I don't really think probably was involved in any of that. Like Kevin Hart. Like, I don't think that.
I think Kevin Hart is into something because there was an era where Kevin Hart kept getting in trouble with his wives, and there was also a video that he was being blackmailed with allegedly. And so I do feel like there is something to the Kevin Hart stuff. I don't know what specifically, but I don't believe that he's not hands clean.
But there was a while there where, like, anybody in entertainment kind of got involved with Puff Daddy at some point. You know?
Oh no, and I agree, and I think the people who should be questioned are your Ushers, your Justin Biebers. These are people who he groomed.
Yeah.
People who he had under
Oh.
his.
Supposedly groomed.
No, I mean he groomed them in the sense of artistry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But if they were around him that much, like they said they were, what do you know?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez, why has she not? There's no more real involvement. And that's weird to me too, because if he's been doing this for as long as y'all say he has, where are we questioning them at?
Well, aren't there pictures of her topless at these parties anyway?
No, I don't think he would smut her out. I think she was too big a star, and that was an asset to him. But
Okay.
do I think she knew what he was doing? Yes.
So the pictures of her topless are fake?
Of her topless?
Yeah.
Of Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think those are integral to if I had a boyfriend and I had naked pictures with him, whatever.
I don't know, because she's in a room with more than just him, and she's topless. It's
You were
not just
there?
of the two of them. Those are the pictures I saw
Were you
On-
there?
on the internet. Yeah,
Oh, if they're real and not deep fake, then
yeah, that's what I'm. That's what
then
I'm
I would be like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because remember too, her divorce came all of a sudden right when the whisperings of a trial came out for Diddy.
Mm.
She met with a lawyer about the Diddy stuff, and then all of a sudden her and Ben Affleck were getting divorced.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, even when, like, dude, she kind of hung out with him for a while. She got scared off. Like, I think that, like, maybe she did see some shit that scared the hell out of her, but I don't think she was around too much of it, because after the shooting happened and everything, she kind of really.
Yeah, that's true. At the club.
Yeah, I don't think she was as involved at a level as like Cassie or 50 Daphne
Well, I
Joy.
don't- he kind of, like, he was still building his shit up at that time. Like, he was a rapper himself at that time.
But he had also already done the whole city center mass
Well, he
death and all that
was
other stuff. So
big.
he's already been doing some real shady shit.
Yeah.
And then with the whole Tupac and Biggie thing as well. So
I used to get shit for saying that he killed Biggie too, and like that's hella funny. It's pretty much true now.
Vindicated. Yeah.
No,
Vindication.
Connie,
Is
you
it?
have been vindicated.
Why is that
much.
true?
I think in the black community, it's pretty Bible that Diddy was involved.
Oh yeah.
Hmm
In both of
Why?
them.
But why? What's the reasoning
Because
behind
the
that?
guy that
Oh, there was a financial gain.
He was worth more dead than alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
plus the people that are believed to be the shooters, like have said so.
Okay.
And he also didn't want to tour anymore, Biggie, because he had just broke his leg in a car accident,
Mhm.
and he was getting sedentary, and
Okay.
he didn't want to ever leave. And so actually the night he left, he didn't even want to leave. And Diddy purposely didn't get in his car. He went in a separate car, and he never did that.
Okay.
Suspicious.
Also, Tupac killed a kid, by the way. So stop glorifying him.
By the way,
He actually killed a child.
he murdered.
Okay.
He is not the spokesperson for black people. Stop.
Who are you talking to?
Tupac. His fans.
Okay. Well, I don't really see too many of those, so.
You don't see people who like Tupac?
Not
Oh,
that
I mean,
much.
you live where you live. So
No,
I
but
mean, I
on
guess.
socials and stuff, you don't hear
Yeah.
too many
Yeah, you
people
live
I
where
just
you
figure
live.
anybody that likes hip hop likes Tupac. So yeah, I just kind of.
to a certain point. Yeah.
Joe, be from the West Coast of
Let's
America,
Hmm.
and then tell somebody that Tupac killed a kid. They'll be like, "No, he didn't. He saved him. He saved him from a future of being in a gang."
Yeah.
I was never a big Tupac fan.
I just feel like he is very much a performative artist, where he wasn't even actually from California, and he went
Where's
to
he actually
perform,
from?
and then he went to performance art school, and then he went back and became a performer. Cool, but also you were also dibbling and dabbling in gangs like Lil Wayne and Chris Brown did, and but you got real deep where you ended up actually killing a kid playing on the playground. You piece of shit.
Poor kid.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you want to write songs like Dear Mama. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Hmm.
I just hate people. My son told me that recently.
That you hate
He
people?
hates people.
That he hates people.
Okay.
He said we were playing a game where you had to throw baddies off the boat. And I'm like, "What's a baddie?" And he said, "A beautiful woman." And I said, "Oh, so what baddie do you like?" "None of them. I hate everybody."
Damn.
And I said, "You hate me too?" He said, "No, I don't. I love you, mommy. I just people." And I said, "You know what? I could live with that for now.
For now.
For now, we'll socialize them later.
Well,
We'll let him play with
I
the other kids later."
Mhm.
We can mold him.
Well, guys, anybody
Okay.
else have anything to say?
Where's the game? Weren't you having?
Well, there was a game. Do you think there was a game? Do you
There
think
we
this is a
go.
game?
He's gonna start yelling.
I don't
Do you
know.
think this? I'm sorry, JP. Here, JP. I'm sorry. I'll make it right.
It's funny. Oh, what the hell?
One last time, eh?
No, let's just keep it up the whole time.
One long last time.
I'm not paying attention to her. I'm crocheting.
What is the blooper reel?
You guys remember that LOL song
LOL.
with
no.
the girl from Gossip Girl with Leighton Meester? That's the look I feel you're
Nope.
giving in that picture.
I don't know that song.
And
I
that's
don't
fine.
know any
I
of
don't
that.
know Gossip Girl, so
Oh,
Mm.
LOL.
Is
I
it
mean
Gossip
XOXO. You got
Girl?
Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. That's the show with Zoe Deschanel, right?
Johnny,
No,
shut
that's-
the fuck up.
New girl.
no, that's
That's
Mean
New
Girls.
Girl.
That's New
No.
Girl.
New girl.
Girls.
Too many girls. What is
There's
feminism?
so many girl shows now.
Girls.
Women say they don't have rights. Why do they have so many shows? I saw this guy on there's like a new show on Bravo called like Next Gen NYC, and it's like all of the kids that are above drinking age from the Real Housewives spinoffs and stuff, and it's so cringe. But one of the guys on there was like, I mean, she's like quintessential New York City. Like, if I don't think of her, I think of Gossip Girl, and I was like, you mean Sex in the City? It made me feel so old. I'm like, what do you mean Gossip Girl is your quintessential New York City show?
That's crazy.
And I watched Gossip Girl. It was in my age. But I just felt that was wild.
Too.
Huh?
Dramatic show.
Did you read the books?
I read the books
Read
and
books?
I read the side series about Jenny in boarding school.
Did you watch Blossom when it was on?
Yep.
Well,
That's
watched
before
that.
my time.
Nine Inch Nails, baby.
Nope.
That's the first time I heard of Nine Inch Nails.
On Blossom?
Yeah.
No.
She had a Nine Inch Nails t-shirt.
Is that 9-Inch Nails? Are they the ones who are like, I wanna fuck you?
Yep, that's the one.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the one.
Okay, so she was trying to get blossomed. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She was trying to bloom.
Yeah.
She fell in the dryer and said, nail me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No?
Why'd you want to know if we watched Blossom, Johnny?
It just was a random ass show about a girl.
Okay.
Girl,
About a moody girl. Thinking of a show about a moody girl. I just
That's where the
Not a
dumb-
moody girl.
That's where the dumb brother Joey's from.
My moody girl show was like Alex Mack. Why do I have to turn into a puddle?
I loved Alex Mack. No, mine was
Oh.
so weird on Disney.
That was your moody girl show.
Fee was moody. She was moody, and she could see ghosts.
She has issues.
Oh, that's interesting. Considering you had Black Christian parents, I'm surprised they let you watch it. Did you watch it in secret? I'm about to tell. I'm about to tell. You know you wasn't supposed to be watching that.
Honestly, the crazy thing is, with my upbringing, my mom was like really into horror. Like she likes horror.
Stuck with
It's
this?
so weird.
It's
It's
weird. It's weird for me.
Yeah.
Cause like she just like.
When I moved in with a Black family, they told me I couldn't watch Harry Potter anymore. And they took all my Stephen King books.
Was
And
that
they
lady's
said,
parents?
You're going to hell. You stu. I said, oh no, please. Let me go.
Your
I'm
lore
trying
is
to go.
really deep.
Yeah, they
you know
they
that?
even took my Cat in the Hat DVD. So that I couldn't watch it anymore.
Well, that's
Because it was
that's-
That's
inappropriate.
kind of a good thing.
yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, don't be so hard on him.
Like if
I
That's
will,
what you're
I will
supposed to
kill
do,
you and I will
Natasha.
get away with it. What do you mean?
the movie. Yeah, dude, that was
You dirty hoe. I'm just playing, baby. I love you.
That's where your sense of humor comes from. I knew it.
I love The
Dr.
Cat in the Hat.
Seuss.
It's one of my favorite movies. And I was too old to be playing it back to back like I was when it came out.
There you go.
But I love it.
Pleasure.
I love me some Cat in the Hat. If we could do a whole episode on it if you guys want to.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, but you have a cat
In that
in,
hat.
in your
He
hat.
doesn't wear a hat.
In
though.
your hat. Leah's gonna crochet him a hat or crochet her a hat.
Plus, that cat is always, showing off.
Always showing her butthole. She wants to be a star.
Yeah.
She
I
said,
want to do
yeah.
anal. I want to do anal. Come on.
Whoa!
Hey,
Clip that. Clip that. Mel.
Juan's advertising, man.
Yeah.
Juan says, now that I'm a blonde, I love anal.
crazy.
He was talking about he wants to slap. those-
Blondes have more fun.
He wants to be able to make his cheeks slap.
Oh yeah.
Earlier on
I
in
want
the
to
show,
clap.
he talked about it.
Yeah, I sure did. I want to, I want to give everybody a good clap cheek.
Have you been
You got
practicing?
everybody.
You know what? You know what, JP? To end the show, why don't you clap us out?
No,
Not those tricks.
no.
Pop, 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 pop.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Or you could do the slap.
What's a slap?
Oh, the...
Golf clap?
Oh, when you make
Is
your
that what it's
balls?
called? No.
I don't know what that is called.
Balls. No, with your dick.
What?
Killing it.
Well, I don't know what it's called.
You like spin it around, you windmill it, man.
That
No,
must
but
be,
you can,
that must be a 1990s thing.
so it slaps on your side.
Oh,
each
like
side.
the windmill?
Same thing, but like, yeah, that's
No,
just,
well, the windmill doesn't make noise. It just goes in circular.
Oh, it just
motions.
makes air.
Yeah.
I hope you showered because we didn't try to smell that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, usually it's after a shower, actually.
Hey guys, so this
'Cause
is
that's when I'm
been
usually
for
naked in the house.
just shaking your dick.
Yeah, I'm like, hey,
Air
hey,
drying,
Pat.
you know.
Then I do the slap. She gets a good laugh.
And you know what's funny? Most of the time she's not home and he knows it, but he just wants to do it.
Oh, that's what Snapchat's for.
Oh, he snaps his whole work crew. You guys ever seen something like this before?
They'd probably get a good laugh out of it, actually.
Yeah, my sister-in-law was like, she posted like a joke, like, oh, in case you didn't know what your brother does in his spare time, and I was like, oh, I thought he just reenacted the BME Pain Olympics. Check how many tacks you have left, because I'm convinced that that's what boys do in their spare time.
What's that?
don't know.
You don't remember the Pain Olympics videos?
No.
No.
It was around the time of Two Girls, One Cup.
Okay. I didn't see it though.
And the guy would post videos of him like
He like
nailing,
around it and then cut it.
yeah, doing weird shit to his dick, putting nails
Okay.
in it and shit.
Gross.
Oh,
9-inch nails indeed.
okay.
Well, it wasn't real. Like it,
Oh, it wasn't?
from what I understand, like no, like I watched a video by a guy called Wang, and he said that like actually like if you watch it now, you can kind of tell that it's fake. But like at the time, like
Wang.
saw shit like that.
He's got to know. What he's
I
talking.
believe.
When it comes to dick, he's got to know what he's talking about. If his name's Wang.
I mean, that's the first thing I noticed. He was like, his name was Wayne. He's giving you the professional.
Did you take more mushrooms, Ron? You've been
No,
chuckling a
it's
lot
it's
there near
funny.
the end now.
Oh, come on now. No, it's funny. It was funny. Because I thought so too. I was like, do I want to believe a guy named Wayne? But never mind.
So I think our next episode is gonna be Yes Chef Part 2. Where we say yes or chefer.
Is that the last season also?
I heard somebody describe him opening the restaurant as trapping Sydney with a baby. And I said he did.
They better not.
do that.
They
He
do
trapped her with a
that.
baby. So and I'm curious to have a discourse on it because people were so passionate. People on this very panel were so passionate about her character by the end of the season last season, that this being its final season, and we're finally going to see what choices she made. I'm very excited to finish that discussion with the same group of people.
It's the last
Not
season?
to,
Yeah, I heard wasn't it the last season? They're only doing one more.
I always hope that it's the last one when they do a new one because I don't want. I like the show so much. I don't want it to.
Yeah, I feel like anything
don't want
past
bad
this will be
seasons.
yeah.
Because it'll just be like,
because
What's-
each season kind of does get worse. I mean, I love each season, but like I do like them in order of that they aired in. I pretty much like
Yeah.
first season past.
Because if they keep going, eventually he's going to have to repeat what his brother did.
yeah, like
There is no happy ending.
may happen at the end of this.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think he's gonna attempt, and they're gonna have to rebuild him. Like I thought that's where they were gonna go at that last season because like just how bad he was getting.
Hmm.
Well, he was having those sleep terrors or whatever, where he'd cook his pants in the oven, right?
Yeah.
But then he'd have those pleasant dreams and thoughts of our girl. where he
Claire
was
Bear,
like,
your
I
favorite?
know. No, fuck that cunt.
Oh.
If they open the season with Claire getting hit by a train, I would be okay.
I will turn off.
And then he wakes up and it was a dream, but then she actually walks outside and gets hit by a bus. I'd be okay with that.
Gets shot by a Chicago drill rapper.
She gets mauled by an actual bear.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. What are the odds? That's the real reason why it was called the bear this whole time.
Yeah.
And then Squid Game, singular. I'm not gonna lie, it really pissed me off how they cut it in the last season. And so I'm gonna watch it because I'm a completionist. But I will say this, Netflix, count your fucking days. I lie. I say that knowing that I try to go to no commercial and I got frustrated, so I went right back to full price. Netflix, you got me. Because every time I'm like, there's nothing on there I want to watch. I'm like, what's on Netflix?
No, that
think
always happens
Stranger-
to me. Every time I cancel, everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you gotta watch this on Netflix." It's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I think after Stranger Things season 5, I'm not gonna pay any more Netflix.
Well, I can tell you what happens in season 5.
Shut the fuck up! How do you know? Don't tell
Things
me. please.
get strange.
I don't know. Like, I got Dan to
Shut
Dan
up.
up in I think, and like I don't know, like it's just like a slow trickle though. Like I don't always have something to watch, but like
You're right. It'll be like a month where I'm like, I could get rid of Netflix. I haven't watched anything on here all month. And then all of a sudden there's like 45 things. And then it's like, oh wait, this came out 2 months ago? I
I
didn't
started
even
that
realize.
the Titan documentary yesterday, Ocean Gate.
Oh
I
yeah.
started watching that.
I watched the
saw it.
HBO one, so I
that's
can't
not
watch the Netflix
little-
one.
the little submarine that exploded.
So yeah. So which one? I mean,
Imploded.
I don't think it
Yeah.
matters which one you watch. It's just HBO
It's
came
all
out
the
with
same
theirs first, so I
information.
watched that one.
Yeah, there's only so much information about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like the
Yeah.
facts that they could tell you, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure both of them kind of cover the same stuff, just probably in different.
Yeah.
Like the
I didn't
Netflix,
know-
they probably make it way longer. It's probably like a couple 8 episodes. It could have did it in a movie. Like that's
Yeah.
how Netflix rolls. So like, I
Yeah.
want to watch the other brands first.
I think I'm gonna go watch because that was the one I was interested in watching, but I was like, wait, is this the same thing? I
Well,
didn't
can I tell you a spoiler?
know.
They die.
Found them.
So
Yeah.
I didn't
Boom.
know anything about that case at all. I thought it was just a sign.
Wow,
They all
like
died.
it was
I
huge when it happened. Like that, and that was just a year ago, or
It was 2 years ago, I think.
It was recent.
Isn't it crazy to think that they didn't have common sense that recently? That everybody is telling them, don't do it, you stupid fuck. And he was like, for science.
when I saw that they were using a fucking a 360
Video game? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been like, no, I'm not. I'm good. Like,
I'd be like,
Like,
I'm
For him to take his child on there,
Did y'all hear
sir.
the theory about the fact that like he was suicidal and he wanted to be so much a part of the Titanic lore that he
No, I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Yeah, I
as a
don't buy
reason.
that
down
either.
there.
No, there was
I don't-
he was at heart an explorer, and I
Yeah.
really truly think that he thought he was doing good,
what
and
I
I
understand-
don't believe he thought he was gonna die, but I think he didn't think he was gonna die in the sense of stupidity
Yeah.
and hard headedness.
it was the window they had in there, right? Like it was just a miracle it hadn't imploded thus
Yeah.
far.
Other
Yeah.
time-
Because every other mission, there's like their success rate was like 0.
It was never
Yeah.
rated to go down that far, anyways.
Yeah.
And the fact that it went down so many times, it was just a miracle. That,
Which
like,
is also like a stepbrother stepsister thing.
I guess.
No.
Impossible how many times it went down.
Shut the fuck up.
God damn it.
That was a little callback to when Johnny was fantasizing about women in washers and dryers.
What do you call-
What if you had a top loading washer though? You would like, and you're reaching up. Like, is that
Oh, are you a topper or a bottomer?
okay? JP,
Mm.
question of the day. JP wants to know:
Are you a topper or a bottomer?
Are you a sweet topper or a foul bottomer? Somebody said Jake Gyllenhaal must have really known his body to have been eating baked beans on Brokeback Mountain.
Where does it come from? That? I mean, that was a great transition to that.
Oh, because you were talking about bottoms and
No, I know.
on
it's just-
Brokeback. Oh, they were like,
was
so,
good.
He was the bottom?
I don't know, but I just saw a post today that said that was like he must have really known his body to be up there on that mountain eating beans and having unlubricated sex.
That was
Listen.
just funny.
That's
Dude.
funny.
That's a good transition. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Leah's logging off.
Well, what's your response to that?
She already did. She said, "Wow."
I'm here. I'm here right now.
Did they bake the beans in the can or did they put it in a pot?
In the can.
I've never
Uh,
seen that movie.
So then you don't have
You've
to
never
watch
seen
the
Brokeback
pot.
Mountain?
There you go.
I
don't
don't
have to
know what
watch
I'm
it.
eating in that. You know what I mean? So like,
You've never seen it?
I've
It's
seen it.
honestly a really good movie. It's
I
sad
love
as
it.
fuck.
I just know I can't quit you.
Yeah, because you say that to me all the time. She sends me pictures of me and her as Ennis and oh boy, and she goes, "I just can't quit you." I said, "Stop saying that. You don't even know what it's from." Say true,
Y'all,
Leah.
y'all listen to her. Y'all
Leah, say true.
fire.
Girl, I got photo proof. Look.
All right. Now, give us that line you love before we log off.
If I'm not taking it in the butt, you gotta go to. I'm just kidding. What's the line? From where?
Then like,
Vanity.
keep your asshole tight.
From the
we haven't
sinners?
talked about manatees.
From what?
The sinners?
Oh, you weren't saying that when you had your tongue. Wait, hold on. Now I gotta start over. I gotta get in the right mindset. Mind you, smoke and stack. Same time.
All day.
All day.
You were
Oh,
into
good,
it
good.
when Mickey 17, though.
What you mean? I liked Mickey 17.
I thought
That
you said
was
you didn't
need to
like
watch
the
that.
threesome scene.
Oh no, that wasn't me. I don't know who you were
Oh.
talking to.
Oh, okay.
Look, Mickey 17,
spoilers.
Mickey 16, Mickey 15, 14, 13, 12,
Yeah.
11, 10. Listen, you guys
She
know
was-
how I feel about that
she was
Dr.
into
Manhattan
it.
scene.
She
Remember
was
the
into
Dr.
it.
Manhattan
Yeah.
scene in Watchmen? I've told y'all.
Oh,
I don't know why she got mad. Go to
I
work
would
and let me
never
fuck
get
with the
mad.
other 8.
Yeah.
Bring in that money. I don't see what the problem is.
Okay, so it wasn't you. I don't remember who it was. It was
No.
like,
How many
remember,
holes do you
yes,
have in your
someone said
body?
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
well, it depends how technical you want to be.
Well, I was talking about each nostril, each ear.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you're going with
Oh, yeah.
literally every hole.
I got a pierced ear for the micro.
For the super micro.
for the super micro. Or it could be regular micro. Could be what's those
The
earrings
big
piercings
loop
called?
there?
Yeah, the hoop. Yeah.
Stretch lobes.
Yeah, the stretch.
Got the
The
odds
stud,
in
the
there.
strut. Yeah.
I got some odds, man. Got some
My brother has one of those, and I just always imagine how foul it smells when you take out that piercing.
They smell so bad.
Yeah, my best friend, like he had huge ass ones. They're like quarter inch, and like then he took it out and like he like actually let the ears shrink back up, and he had like buttholes in his ears for like the longest time until like it was just like horrible to look at.
Mm.
There you go.
I could probably fit like 3 of them in there then.
I guess.
go.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you've come this far, then your tongue has already been up our coos for the last 2 hours.
Wow.
Tongue up my coos.
What?
Uh-oh. You guys, I don't know what spoiler Kings heard, but don't.
Oh dear.
How long ago was this?
Oh,
Oh no, now we have to say it with the accent. Were you watching this when you had your tongue so far? All I know is that I've been told to stop saying coos so much, and it was to the point where my
An
little
hour ago.
Alex was saying it, my little brother was saying it as well, and in our group chat, our brother group chat, my other brother's wife is in it, and he goes, my brother said something about a coos, and he called him, and my brother got scared. He was like, why did he just call me? And I was like, I don't know. He was like, he's asking me what does coos mean. I think he thinks I was like disrespecting because they haven't seen it. And I was like, tell him to go ahead and eat some coos and relax.
Yeah, that's like something that, like, your racist landlord would say, man. Like that's a funny
Yeah.
term. I don't think I've heard somebody say that since like the '90s. I think coos. That's like a creepy white guy term.
You weren't saying that when you had your tongue so far up my coo. It's
Yeah.
so funny. And you know she meant it too. Like, you fucking motherfucker.
I thought you loved me.
It's a great term to make a comeback. I'm surprised.
Mary, our black queen.
Coos.
We could say that she was. Leah, shut the fuck up. Have we all seen Sinners?
I have.
Nope.
No, JP?
You haven't
Not
seen
yet.
it yet?
He hasn't
No.
had nothing up his coos yet.
Coos.
Okay, every time you say that, I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
this. If you haven't noticed, so you can go back and replay.
Oh, the movie is like 80% eating coos, and then the rest is vampire.
Yeah, it's like a Batman movie.
Yeah. It was
Wonderful.
beautiful.
Wait, what?
It was beautiful.
Cinema.
What the fuck? Like a pet-
When she
Okay.
was like, "You want some?" and then I said, "Yeah."
What?
Smoke and style. But I'm not gonna cry every time I hear that line. That line. Last time I see my brother was when last time I see the sun.
Yeah.
I cry. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm a cry. I'm a crybaby. So guys, this has been our show.
Thank you
All
for
right.
coming to the
Let
show.
us know which one of these
Right?
you want in your coos.
No.
No?
Oh.
Tomato?
Tomato and
None.
the
Ah. Do the minion sound, Leah.
No.
Banana. This guy? Bald or head on or head off? What's your
Off.
preference? Off?
Oh god.
You want to feel that scalp. You want to feel that scalp.
Slap it.
Okay. What
Oh,
about this guy?
Is it a guy?
Yeah. Well, it's Pride Month, so yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, also shout out to Mars, our resident gay. Shout out to you. Happy Pride. Happy
Pride.
Pride.
Resident gay.
Happy Pride. Happy wife. Happy life. I'm just
No
kidding,
kid.
guys. She actually came out to me recently as being straight. And I'm just kidding. I will say this though. She could take a joke. Love you, Marcy. Not like that. Happy Pride. We used to share skates, guys. We used to share overalls. Not in a
Eskimo
coos way,
sisters.
but in a regular way.
Mm. Mm.